Seattle, one more time. Make some noise.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm ready for Optic, bro.
Man, the stage is set. Once again, FaZe Clan versus Optic Gaming about to go down in the history books. But Seattle, I want everyone around the world to hear your voice when I say this. Are you ready to get this grand final started? Hell yeah! On set, Rob, let's go.
Yeah, look at all the people there. I think this is some of their family members too.
So many stories. There is a magic and a poetry in the fact that the two teams.
This is gonna be fucking intense, bro. I'm actually super hyped.
Finals are the same two teams who met up in the first grand final of this year. FaZe Clan versus Optic Gaming on our main stage to decide who's going to be the Halo World Champion.
Really is poetic the way
I'm gonna work on a Forge map. I'm letting you guys know I'm gonna work on my snow map.
It's
gonna be beautiful. So you know that one map I was working on? Now the outsides is not gonna be.
Separated by only
I'm gonna make a real fucking
fucking
Christmas snow map.
For your Halo
So
World
by the
Championship
time it's that
Grand
time,
Finals.
they're gonna ask me to use the map.
It's not like this is just for the
And I
Halo
want to
World
use it for
Championship. Both
firefight.
these two teams
A
have
Christmas
won two
firefight would be
events so far
lit.
this year. This is
Like
the
at the
go-ahead
end,
series.
I want the
Dominance
boss to say
defining-
Santa
the
is coming.
season-defining series for both of these teams. But
Huh?
we've got to start off by talking
Oh, yeah.
about one side of the stage.
If
There's
I
one
was there,
team
what sign would
who
you
is
have
sat
for me?
here Who are defending their Halo World
name, mate.
Championship title. Optic Gaming have the chance to do what many cannot even dream of doing, and that is going back to back.
That's right. Let's not forget what also it's held earlier this weekend.
Fuck, I'm scared, bro. They're all feeling tense. Like the crazy part is, like they're both my favorite. Like they are all these people that are on the teams. Like I actually like all of
your
them.
grand finals, and now only one series separates them from a world championship. Here is a look at your first best of 7.
We're gonna
Wow,
start
I
off
like
each
the
round
map.
with a little bit of oddball Slayer Solitude. Gonna be game number
Get
2.
ready,
We
guys,
certainly
because
have
next
some fun
season it's not
memories
gonna
of
be
Optic Gaming, but as
is
we
we're gonna
speak
see
about Optic
the
and that
2 new
game plan, we should
maps
also
in the
also
rotation,
talk
and
about
we're gonna
FaZe
see
Clan. They have fought their
the
way
bandit
through
starts.
the elimination
This is gonna
bracket,
be
and now
fire.
winning series earlier
I'm
on
gonna
with
fix my
Game
aim
5
like
against
crazy,
Optic.
bro. I'm not
That
even
pushed
joking.
them down to the elimination bracket, but they bounced back up with a 3-0 win over a team who is synonymous with the grand finals in Space Station.
They absolutely did, and in the end, it was a decisive 3-0. And you felt like for FaZe Clan, it needed to be a 3-0 to get back into these grand finals. The question is, can they ride that momentum all the way into a second best of 7?
Well, I mean, the season itself has been one of my favorite of all time. I have to say, so many stories have come out of this year. Whether you're a European Halo fan and you've watched the rise of Quadrant coming through and really putting Europe back on the map, whether you're an Optic Gaming fan and you've been with them through the roller coaster of emotions,
but when she
this
knows
team
someone's
would put you
gonna
through,
like
and
not
coming
someone's
right
gonna
at just
no, no,
the
no,
right
but
time
when
of
she
the
knows,
season. Whether you're
oh,
a FaZe
okay,
fan,
I shouldn't.
all of
You know
this
what I
team,
mean?
of course, put together
And that's what
to
she found,
win
like-
a Halo World
So if you see her right
Championship.
now, she's right now with
Everybody
John,
who is
she's
here has had
team, blah, blah,
something
blah.
to grip onto
But
to
it,
keep
like,
them
it
watching this
irritates me,
season.
but at the same
And
time,
now
I'm like, you know,
we
it's
have the
fine.
one story
This
that
is-
will define it all.
It really will. Let's not forget, we
Unfortunately,
thought we were
and this
deep
is
in the FaZe
factual,
era this
if
year.
you guys
They
are
dethroned Optic
listening,
Gaming early on. They win
like,
back-to-back
once
events,
a
and they were
relationship
poised
is,
to
like,
take
in a
third
certain
in
way,
row for the first time.
they're
However, that
both
was
used to
ended
it.
abruptly
And, like,
ended short.
To make them stop
Keep
is
in
like
mind,
almost
Optic Gaming,
impossible unless
just
they want.
like last season, comes
That's
into your
not
world championship
at
as
least
the
you get it.
defending champion. Last year, it was in
Yeah,
Orlando.
oh my
This
God.
year, it was
Dude,
in
my
Fort
cat
Worth.
always
Not
puts litter in
only
her mouth.
Are they defending the world championship? They're also defending the last land title from the winner's side of the bracket. But as you say, FaZe Clan was built to
Look
do
at
one
my
thing,
three of my bots.
and that is win a world championship.
Hey,
In
you
order to
falling.
do it, they
You
will need
fall,
to win
Ring.
2 best
Hey,
of
you
7s.
falling.
A very tall order indeed for FaZe Clan, but
There, you
just
got a
hope
big
there was
welcome.
one team who could maybe reset this bracket and go the distance. It would be FaZe Clan. Optic Gaming, though, what an opportunity. I mentioned at the start of the
Yes.
intro, you know,
She goes to
no
smile.
teams really have that opportunity too many times in their career to
You're
call
working.
themselves the Halo
Hey,
World
I got
Champion.
that.
Well, to have the
Hey,
opportunity
what did you
to win
do?
the grand finals twice, the opportunity to lift that trophy up twice and
I
solidify
want
yourself
one
as
down.
one of the greatest
Come on.
teams ever. I
Come
mean,
on,
what a story
come
that
on.
is for them, and they will know more than
did you see
anyone
me?
in this building what that would mean to them.
You trying to save me, buddy?
These teams, the season has been
Save me, Mio.
anything
Save me.
but consistent and clear. Ups and downs. You've heard
Green
from
wall,
players
H4
on each
eighth.
side of the stage. They've tasted
H4F.
victory,
I forgot what
they've
that
tasted
means.
wins. They've also
Halo
found
4
themselves
fuck.
placing outside of the top 3, which is unheard of for these two teams. But now, of course, it feels, oh boy.
Ooh, someone put Faze down.
Woo. Some very specific statistics there. Maybe you're hitting a bit too real for Faze fans there coming up. And Optic Gaming, of course, in full force, but you bet, as you see on your screen, Faze is in the building as well.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see art right there.
The big guns on the stage, but also the big guns on the signs, trying to get under the skin, maybe a Faze, and we'll have to see if that affects them as we go.
So we're gonna do oddball. It's gonna start oddball Slayer, capture the flag, stronghold Slayer, recharge, capture the flag, capture King of the Hill and Slayer. You know what's gonna be nice? If it does well, we're gonna get extraction.
So far this year. You mentioned the first one of the year, the kickoff.
Or in the rank rotation too.
Optic versus
That will be
fire. All the way to a game 7, 1 kill separating the two teams. We go back to the previous event we just had, where Optic Gaming
everybody's always talking about me. Everybody around here.
A season full of
I
some of the
wanna
greatest
listen
finals
to
we've
you.
ever seen.
I wanna listen to you. I wanna listen to you. I wanna listen to you. I wanna. I'm brick by brick up. Frost their tips. What the fuck?
They always had their eyes set on one single series. Since they made that team change about 11
what
months
if
ago,
you see like
and it
you
was
see
right here
like what
and
your
right
girls on
now
the side?
at your Halo World Championship Grand Finals. The question is, can Renegade and company dethrone Optic Gaming twice?
What do you mean kick my ass? No,
Take your Halo World Championship.
And we need to talk about a few of the players. What's on the line for them? Formal. We need to talk about Formal. I mean, the World
Optic
Championship
Gaming,
that he won
Faze
kind of
Clan.
justified his decision, right? He wanted to come back to Halo. He wanted to compete, and we heard his story,
That's so
right?
really
An unlocked
cheesy.
episode that we saw debut this week. The opportunity for him to add another World Championship to his
Come on, start it
illustrious career
up.
is one that he will know doesn't come around too often. On the other side of the stage, you mentioned
I wonder what
Renegade.
they're all
You saw
saying
his
right now.
unlocked
Like
episode as
genuinely,
well.
I want to know what they're
He
saying.
wants to
Like
be
oh, we got
the
this,
best
guys.
ever. He
Remember,
wants to be the player that
you
people
guys
talk about
are
in the future,
you
be the one that
guys
can
are
win
doing
a
your
game.
specifics
Well,
because that's where your
win a world
skills shines
championship.
at the most.
That's how
Do
you
not
do
doubt yourselves.
Without a doubt, so much riding
done
on
this
this
already
series.
3
You
times,
and I
doing
have the
another
privilege of
4.
seeing these guys backstage day in, day out here at the Halo World Championship, and you can tell by the
Shut
looks
up,
on
Bob.
their faces when they come off the series, when they get up to the stage, just how much this
That's
means to them here.
crazy,
Let's take a
dude.
look at your KD leaderboard at the Halo World Championship.
$1 million on the line, of course, as well, just to throw a little bit of a extra spice onto this grand final, right? FaZe Clan's Royal 2 stands at the top of the pile, arguably the greatest KD player of all time. No
Yeah.
surprise to see him up there at 1.35.
I didn't
just
remember
in
the other
behind him,
qualifying
2
ones.
of the
Remember
players
the other-
wearing
the
green
other
this
4
weekend.
before
You've got
this one?
Lucid and Formal,
was
who have both
250.
been electric.
Electric, and then you got to think, FaZe
Well,
Clan,
yes.
only with one player in the top 5 of the KD
Look,
leaderboard, they're going to be leaning
I'm
on
telling you
those
the
to
truth.
continue
It's not
numbers like
easy.
that,
It's
with
work,
Lucid and Formal
but
both there at
of course, this is our
1.28,
passion. You know what I mean?
1.26
Nothing's
respectively.
easy.
You know that
Nothing's
Optic Gaming
easy
will
to
be
do.
slaying power.
You know what I mean? There's gonna be like a billion fucking reasons on why not to, and then I could tell you an infinite amount of reasons on why to do.
The final moments, Royal 2 standing
Fuck
up
you.
when it really, really mattered. For
I
them
love
to
you
get that
guys.
Go-ahead game, that 2-0 lead in the series. If it's 1-1, maybe. We're not talking about FaZe
Yeah,
Clan
what the
being
fuck? Oh,
in
the
this
flag?
grand
You
final.
saw it,
They're
I'm
the
gonna grab
margins
you.
we talk about. They're the margins these games
Come
will
here.
come down to, and every player on this stage knows how much talent is sat across from them.
Absolutely, you're going to see a lot of respect shown in these games without a doubt, knowing that it'll be single 1v1s that will decide a lot of these games. In the late game, all it will come down to is one battle, one engagement. That's all they'll need to take the W as we get ready for game number 1 of your grand finals. It's going to be Recharge Oddball.
The Halo World Championships is about to reach its conclusion.
Here we go.
An entire season of action comes down
How's the sound?
to
Not the
maybe
nation?
one series or maybe just 2.
You can hear?
If FaZe can reset the bracket. Optic in the driver's seat. They come from the winner's side.
Here we go.
And
Here we
it's a
go.
Sunday night in Seattle. And you
Da-da-da.
know what that means. It's
Da-da-da.
grand finals time, everyone.
Underway here, FaZe Clan versus Optic Gaming, a tale as old as time, and one of the greatest esports
Woo! Here we
rivalries
go,
to
guys.
grace
Here we
our
go. What's up,
screens.
Mookie?
Snakebite with an early camo grab here, up against the Let's
I just
Go
want to
Optic
say real
Clan
quick, what's up, guys? I'm Oxyclean Max Power. I fucking love Halo. Unfortunately, I would love to be here, but I can't. But I hope you guys enjoy this when I upload this on YouTube. So everybody say hi, YouTube, guys. Honey, you want to say hi, YouTube? Mookie, say hi, YouTube.
Really good veteran play with that camo.
Let's do this, baby. Let's go. Come on. I'm rooting for fucking Optic right here, guys. If Optic loses, I'm gonna cry. I'm just kidding. Let's go. I love all the people on each team. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up.
So a strong setup here for FaZe Clan off of the rip, controlling the pipes and the power weapon as well.
You talk about veteran plays coming in your grand finals. How about Snakebite? Look at that. Cool, calm, and composed with the camo. He single-handedly dismantles gold, grabs the ball, and grabs shock as well. That will lead to your first.
Hope you've been having a fantastic day, Mookie. Welcome in. Mookie came in with a big booty. Oxy came in with a big slap. Yummy. Ate it. Yummy.
Sometimes
Let's
you
go.
see a few extra body shots, not quite connecting with the head until those nerves just start to settle. Speaking of settling, though, it's FaZe Clan who have done it best at the start of this game. 17 points and rising and still holding this pipe's control.
Renegade eventually taken down as well, trying to get crafty with the angle. Snakebite is left as your last player alive for FaZe. It's a 1v1 versus Formal at the moment.
Formal trying to decide if he wants to move near that odd ball, or maybe he's just trying to influence spawns and get his teammates around him. Which is exactly what he looks like he might have done. There are those elevator spawns, and there is Formal.
How do you get the Ori and Naru skins, Mookie?
The line of sight of FaZe coming off that respawn. That is such a
I literally beat Ori in the Blind Forest, both of them. I might replay them. I have to fucking buy it.
Oh, it's
I'm
shut down
poor.
by Formal. Third player will fall. Camo popping as well.
I'm getting ready to buy the flood stuff.
Coming in from Formal. Trippy will get away with that
I can finally treat Honey to something.
and go into a lead as well.
Wow, what a lead change there and what timing. Perfect timing on the kills. As you saw, Formal is the one that made the immediate push from pipes. He wasted no time. I think FaZe Clan thought they had more time, but because of Formal's grapple, they get into Whirlpool right away. Now they have rotated to Hydro as well, and they lead by 15.
Trippy's still got a little bit of camo to work with as well. Just some good damage, but can't quite convert onto a kill. But FaZe are going to be worried because they know they don't have that camo. They know that Trippy is about. And with that kill, the ball
Oh, it costs free in-game money? Okay, bitch.
Straight on top of it, though. And now Trippy, with his camo run out, is going to work with APG.
Oh, babe, we gotta get those.
Let's see if they can break.
You want to play?
They've got the opening break they need. They're going to try to
Alright, we'll be down to play today, Mookie. You want to play later? This is over in 2 hours. Or an hour and 30.
Right now. There's a little 1v1 going down in and around that odd ball.
It's so frosty. Let's get this, baby. Come on.
Like a hawk at the moment.
Ooh.
As he now moves in on Frosty.
Great pre-nade there. Lucid just reading the play perfectly as he pre-nades bottom tower. He's also going to grab these plasmas. Lucid was a spawner off of that sequence. Eventually, the ball will be rotated just a bit towards long haul here. And only 6 points separate the two.
Lucid should be able to clean up this damage as well onto Snakebite. In fact, the team works so good that he doesn't even have to do that. FaZe find themselves 2 dead at the moment, make it 3
Oh,
dead.
shit,
Little
dude.
repoke from Frosty's going to cost him there, and oh, I tell you what, there's Formal helping out Lucid, staying alive once more. Royal 2 will fall too, and FaZe are getting picked apart here by Optic.
3 dead yet again, an unbelievable composure and
They
timing
have
pushes
good
here
control
coming
right
up from
now.
Optic Gaming right now, outslaying and also outscoring, and now heavily in your round number 1. It's 59-29.
Full setup here at Blue as well. Lucid with the commando in his hands. Should be able to get a guaranteed trade of anyone pushing in if you can avoid those grenades. However, Snake
Oh my god, that was fucking insane.
Renegade's made it even more unpredictable about what's going to happen
Oh.
in the next few moments. Renegade gets 2, but Lucid will cut one down out of the air. The ball does get played by Optic though. Oh no, it doesn't. It stays on the map. And FaZe may have a chance of stealing away a setup unless APG can get this ball off the map, and that is exactly what he does.
Leave it to APG, the objective master. And
Jesus
after
Christ,
many trades here, he's
dude.
eventually going to find 3 dead for Optic Gaming. The ball is played, but it's an immediate grab from FaZe Clan. They were ready for that play ball.
Yeah, need to be efficient here, FaZe. It's one thing that maybe we've been a little bit critical of sometimes in the objective game types for them. A little bit overslaying going on, not prioritizing that objective when there is an opportunity to do so, but no opportunity to make those mistakes in a
Fuck,
grand
dude, this
final.
gets me Willie's tickled, man.
At the moment for Optic, but FaZe are starting to get close.
What can FaZe do here? They've been battered a bit early on in this game, outslayed and also outscored. Now only down by 20, and as you say, still certainly anyone's first round.
This is such a smart route, by the way, from Frosty. He wins the fight against Formal as well. But the way he allowed the player from the catwalk into elevator, saw the kills go down, means he can re-wrap through mid-bridge and completely catches Formal off guard. It's perfect movement from him. Lucid will finally end this little spree, but with that and the little run that he went on, FaZe
God, that's so annoying.
Go into a lead here.
Yeah, they do. What a great
Renegade
ball
threw a
there.
nade
Even
and
though
he threw it on the floor to bounce, but it just like got stuck in the corner. I think they,
does answer back. They get 3 dead. Frosty's your last player alive on stacks.
And it's APG who's doing the damage at the moment. Oddball back in the hands of Optic Gaming. And there was a little example I was talking about, right? The shock rifle not quite hitting the head in this game, number 1. Maybe a little bit later in the series, heads get popped. But for now, it's the battle for camo that's going to be taking place in around 20 seconds. Trippy's going to get flanked here. Can he escape with that grapple? Just about manages to do so.
Yeah. 3 dead for Optic Gaming. This was the push that Faze needed to win. Right now, they're in a 2v1, and with 90 points on the board, they need to win this push.
Renegade has to fly in. Renegade gets cut down, though, but the trade does come in. Where is the rest of Faze? Can they get near that oddball? Lucid's just trying to bait it out at the moment. You can see he's aware of the positioning here. As the camo is coming up as well. 1v1 with Snakebite.
Oh
Renegade
my
joins the party
god.
at just the wrong time. If you're an Optic fan, and Optic find themselves 3 dead. Camo should be stolen away here by Snakebite, but I'm not sure if he picked that up. APG's still alive and still causing problems.
APG with good damage.
Nice.
Should be grabbed by Optic here.
Ooh, Formal grabbed the
They got a bit of a
invisible.
mistake
What
there
that
from
was
Snakebite. Didn't
sticky.
quite slide out and pick that up. Snakebite will finally go down as well. And
So
this is
much
an
happens so
opportunity now.
fast.
Look how tight
It
this
happens
game
so
is.
fucking
In
fast.
the last few moments. 3 dead here. Renegade last alive.
Doble matado.
Who else but Formal comes in and grabs
Damn, that was
the
dirty, bro.
ball to win the round here for Optic Gaming.
It's a clean wipe there. That'll be it. 2 seconds to go.
Late game composure is going to be something we talk about so many times throughout this series. And no one has been in that position more than
That's
Matthew
Ori.
Black or Formal, clutching up in those final moments. But looking back on it, APG as last player alive. Faze have misplayed.
I would have
that.
loved
They
to have that
could
Gordon
maybe
Freeman
done
one.
a little bit better and converted that
And
round into one of their own.
they have
Gaming
good shit
somehow
on this
maintains
game.
presence there on gold as well as
I know we're gonna bump
into
into a hacker one day, watch.
And as you said, Formal stealing that camo is a big deal. It's not a surprise that that's what wins the game for them.
I think I'm gonna put my name to Oxy.
Formal going to move in. Is he going to get the burn or is he going to stay alive? For now, he's being a nuisance. Renegade starts to connect with that shock rifle. Trippy last alive here for Optic. He'll make the numbers a little bit more favorable as he takes down one. Faze trying to move on that oddball, trying to be efficient and get it back towards Pipe, but
Huh?
at the moment,
What?
Trippy's just
What'd
been a
you say?
nuisance and Formal's joining him as well.
Optic Gaming going to be very happy
hell
they took
yes,
that
probably
first round
lit.
in the end. Faze, though, with quite a comeback. Let's not forget, Optic Gaming was leading by quite a margin
Ooh.
for the majority of
What
that
I
round.
want to do
Faze
one
almost
day
gets right
is,
back
oh,
in at the
possible,
80-point
is to do
mark.
like another
Good shots here
giveaway.
from Trippy, a double
But
kill
it's gonna
on
be
the board,
different.
3 dead
It's gonna
for
be
Faze.
Yeah,
if you
beautiful shots coming in from Trippy. He's earned his
come
nickname
to my
this season,
Twitch.
right? Big game trip, but
And this is how I'm gonna do a giveaway
here.
one
He
day
has to be dealt with, and
for
there is
like
Trippy
the
to win yet
holidays. If you come to my
another
Twitch
individual
during
battle.
the Christmas
First points
week,
on the board here. Took a little bit extra time.
because I'm gonna be live for like at least 8-10 hours. Every 4 hours, I'm gonna put the
Let's get to a
raffle
listing with Optic Gaming.
giveaway like
Glad you guys
1,000.
up there.
You know what I mean?
Watch out, gold.
And I'll be like, alright guys, no 4 hours, y'all be here. Just do bad. Well, I have ads, now I'm sad. Oh, those are the best, Benzo.
That's okay.
He's in CK, I think.
We can grab the ball here. We're getting ball, guys. Just play one match.
Could be one mid, nothing long, guys, nothing long.
Camo's in 20. Camo 20. Tommy's looking back dead.
Oh.
Yep, just play fast. Get back down. They are bottom center.
Two guys top tower. Two guys top cat. They're both turn around, Joey. Turn around. Absolutely go door. One more shot tower.
Reds here.
Absolutely turtle.
We got one triangle.
Yo, rotate. Good job, guys. Rotate.
Camo's down, guys. Camo. We're gonna do this.
Honestly, just play it.
Neither. They got camo. Good play, man. Good play.
Oh my god. Dude, he's so dirty with the plasma pistol, man. I need to get better with it.
3 dead. Missing one.
I have camo. Watch me.
Just lock down, guys.
If you look at it that way. How are you, Pencil? Hope you've been having a fantastic day. Happy Sunday. Tuesday, season 5, baby. Woo!
They see me with camo. We glass.
Top tower and top tower.
Oh.
I dive in bottom tower. He's silo right now. The guy's right now.
Yeah, good job.
He's silo, hitting it on stickies. Pushing your right side. Your right side. He's near you. He's right on top of you.
One shot back silo.
I'm here. Where's he going?
Silver blue pipe.
Oh.
Oh.
2 dead.
Come on.
Okay.
Two dead. Or
They have no
1v2
time
right
right now, guys.
Still 2 dead. 2v2 now. 2v2 right now.
343 Industries. Well, Microsoft, obviously. Microsoft, but.
Nice, guys. We got a
Whoa. Nice macaroni APG.
The last 2 probably elevator.
I have spawn, guys.
Yep, last 2 elevator for sure.
Communication from Optic is pretty much perfect. You heard Lucid giving all of the information, even in the 1v1s, just to give a possible advantage to a teammate to win that battle. Optic Gaming are winning the battle, though. 52 points and rising. Already got that first round on the board. The double pipe push is going to come in here.
Oh.
Gets one and some chain damage as well.
Yeah, almost on a chain reaction. Gets both. Trippy is your last player alive, though, for Optic. He needs to be careful if he all ends here. He's going to play this slow, unsurprisingly.
Frosty going to know where he is, though. He's got help from Renegade too. Renegade going to fly in. Goodness. Now we start to connect. APG gets
Oh,
beat down, but wins
shit.
the trade. But
Dude,
Faze
it gets
now
so
left blue zone. So at the
intense.
end of that team fight, you can see Faze kind of come out on top there. The spawns near them as well. And Frosty's just trying to see where respawns are coming in, where he moves that op ball. Royal 2 gets one, but Trippy takes him down. And now Frosty looks a little bit lost as to where to go with that op ball. Decides to just throw it out back onto those batteries.
I was about to say, I'm like, Frosty looks a little like, yeah, a little frazzled. Not like frazzled, like he's nervous. You know what I mean? Like it's just hard to focus. Like they have such an advantage right now.
APG with the camo with 2 teammates dead. What play does
And
he
it,
make here?
and then Optic, you can tell they're going with confidence, like a lot of confidence.
That camo play, by the way, a few seconds ago that Lucid made. APG's got to be careful here. Gets hit by that nade, but Lucid wins his 1v1, and now APG has freedom. Optic Gaming have freedom. 2 kills go in their favor. Royal 2 taken down as well, and now the last player alive is Snakebite, nowhere near the Optic Gaming setup. They have the ball and they will extend their lead.
It's a perfectly
You
clean
scared
fight
me,
from
that's
Optic
something
Gaming. They
happened.
have looked perfect so far. Snakebite wins the double melee battle though, and will stay alive at back elevator. However, Optic Gaming not really interested in whatever's happening at elevator. Instead, they will rotate the pipes.
Oh shit!
Frosty and Renegade, the Renegade duo, combining here to push pipes, and this might be a really defining moment in this game. Trippy gets one, but
Oh
Frosty
my
gets
god!
APG, the only
Está
player alive here is in
loco.
one call on Sneaky. This should be an opportunity for a ball grab for Faze, but right now they're thinking about the kill first. They do get the trade to make sure that they have comfortable opportunity to grab the ball. However, it's a very effective play ball from Optic Gaming. Take a look. Faze can't grab it at all. They're gonna need another round of slays here.
Ooh!
effectiveness of that play. Oh. Understated, no trade there for Frosty. Formal comes out standing tallest, and he'll get a shock rifle for it as well. Renegade might find that out as well. Gets the beat down himself though, so a little bit of a janky battle.
Oh boy.
Renegade wins it, but Lucy cleans him up.
As the last player alive, it's a little bit of a misplay coming in from Optic Gaming, right? Renegade's weak on the bat ledge, should have been an easy cleanup. Instead, he takes down Formal with the shot.
Look at APG though, he got out of there, got that oddball, gets the play. He's doing it all at the moment, and now he wins another battle. APG 23 and 18 with 48 seconds of time in this game. He's having a fantastic game, number one.
Feels like every time we're on APG's POV this season, he looks better and better. APG is speaking of. Overkill, by the way.
And Frosty just got overkill.
Overkill.
Out of nowhere, Frosty gets an overkill, and just as she thought that Optic Gaming were in full control, Frosty takes over. Camo popping as well.
At a time when they needed it most, this is a big battle as well. Wins it against APG. Frosty now heating up, and they keep Optic Gaming. 3 dead, 4 dead. Now Trippy was your last spawner, and due to the timing of the kill, it will keep Optic on staggered spawns. And take a look at the scoreboard. Faze Clan is right back in it.
And if that doesn't sum up what this final is going to be about, I don't know what will. It's going to take something special every time to turn the
Let's go, Optic.
of one of these games.
I'm
Frosty
just
trying to
trying to
stay
tweet
alive.
out
Trippy
something.
helps cross map. Royal 2 still
Oh
with
no,
that
or
ball in his
delete
hand
one of
though.
my
And
tweets.
Faze
Because I tweeted
about
out to
to
fucking
go into a lead. They overtake
Power
Optic Gaming
GPU
to score.
support just to
And
ask,
Optic
you know
are
what I
still
mean?
too
They
dead.
do
Off
they
the
respond on
back
tweets
of the
too.
Frosty
I
overkill,
just did it
Faze
because we
Clan
sent an
now
email
leads
possibly,
into
right?
round number 2. It was perfectly timed.
Let's
and
go,
it
clear
had to
call.
happen when it did. Just like that, 85 to 73 in favor
Oh
of Faze Clan.
shit,
Fortunate
dude!
with this
Faze
fight,
is.
it does, but
I mean, they're gonna
Royal
tie it
2
up
still
on
has that
oddball
ball
right
in his
now.
hands. The play was going to come in. Formal gets 2. He re-challenges, and now
Oh, they
Frosty is
killed
last alive. So even though
3
there's
of
only
them
48
down.
seconds left in
Frosty's
this game,
still up.
there's
Renegade's
plenty
up.
of time for Optic with
Royal
the
and
setup they
Snakebite
just
will be
managed
up.
to get. To not only win the round here, Andy, but maybe win this game.
The ball did not play, and how fitting that it's Trippy that grabs the ball from the Trippy spot. The ball did not get played successfully by Faze to bottom middle. It was an easy grab for Optic, and just like that, here at the 88-point mark, they're only separated by 2.
Frosty got 1. Royal 2 is trying to bait them out of pipes. All of Optic just bunched up at the moment. There's playing tight, and there's playing too tight.
Shit.
Renegade comes in. Royal 2 comes in. The ball gets played. Lucid last alive. Can Renegade survive and keep that ball in his hand? Snakebite trying to take down Lucid.
Oh my god,
Optic is 3 dead.
no, they tied it.
Faze
They tied
with
down
the
this
last
one.
second push will get their round on the board.
As
Fuck,
you said, if this
dude.
game is any indication, we are set up for a toe-to-toe
What the
head-to-head
fuck did
battle.
you do,
The
Mio?
2 teams on your main stage will exchange
What
rounds
was the
in game
latest
number
stuff?
1 so far, meaning we will head to a sudden
It
death.
was deleted my
Round
app.
number 3 in Recharge Oddball. The winner of this round will take the game.
The man who started the comeback is on your screen right now. It's going to be
Oh my
Faze's
god, that was
Frosty.
so good.
The overkill that sparked them into life. Snakebite going to be going for that camo. It might be a burn situation, but no, he gets away. No, he doesn't. And Trippy might actually pick up the camo there. I'm not sure that Snakebite would have had enough time to pop it, but here's Renegade with the shock rifle taking down Trippy, so not sure where that camo's gone, if anyone's had it, it's been burnt, whatever the situation is. Renegade has decided it's time to stop missing and start hitting some heads.
Feels like Renegade just sending some shocks across the system. We're seeing moments of greatness from him, but it feels like there's a lot more gas in the tank, and we're only just getting started.
Holy
here.
shit.
All 8 players alive on the map. It will be a phase grab
Holy
back
shit.
to elevator. They will hold here. Let's see if Optic can break.
Optic having to force their way through the pipes, and with a shock rifle in the hands of Renegade, it's going to be a tough
Wow, it's
push
kind of
to
crazy
make. They
actually.
need to use that cover of the little wave that's in the center of Whirlpool, and they can't do it.
Like, do you see how fast things can just flip?
Well.
Damn, that's a nice double kill.
Lucid last alive, and I tell you what, he's gonna
Ooh, he got a triple. Ooh. He was got that overkill. You know he wanted that shit. That'd have been dang!
From the overkill there. By the way, on different rotations of spawners, almost pulls off the overkill. It will lead to 14 points on the board here, but Formal answers back, and here comes the Optic pressure as Faze find themselves 3 dead. And if I'm honest, Mark, off of the plays that we saw and the sequences we just saw, I think Optic fans are wishing they had more than 14, Faze fans are wishing they had more than 14 points on the board.
Yeah, I would completely agree with you. They just ran over Optic a couple of times there, but like you say, it doesn't translate into full time. However, killing all of Optic might well do that. Phase push again. Lucid last alive. We just saw him in a battle. He'll fall as well. APG fresh off of the spawn, maybe thinking about, can I stop this camo pickup? But the opal back in the hands of Faze now, and APG, you have to say, off of the spawn has done a great job to at least contest that camouflage.
The camo is definitely where the game goes in the midpoint here. The next score run should be determined by this camo grab.
And when she turns on things exactly because she knows how much, she knows what button support is. Like,
He does.
APG with the camo, but the rest of his teammates, you saw Trippy was no shields, and Lucid and Formal are taking a quick nap in the respawn screen, so he's going to have to play this one slowly, play this one carefully. 41 points and rising here for Faze. It's been all them so far in this third round.
And you know, right now, perfectly done. Optic Gaming, I was just going to say, would be looking for their first pick. And that's exactly what APG is sure to do. Eventually does not get the melee, so they're 3 dead. And even though they get the first pick, Lucid is your last player alive on Sneaky. He'll be double. It's a perfect 2v1 coming out of Faze.
Oh, fuck, is Faze going to win the oddball?
He goes down as well, and Optic is starting to get picked off one by one here. Renegade going to grab that oddball and just waiting for a little bit of information of where to rotate from his teammates. This could be a little bit of an obnoxious spot to actually hold it in as well. 50 points on the board here for Faze Clan, halfway. So not just winning the round, but winning game number 1.
Take a look how Renegade does not immediately go to blue there. Instead, he just uses a transitional hold on the double stack. Because
whoa, what the fuck?
And back blue and get caught off by Optic Gaming, stopping the play ball. Instead, the ball will still be held bottom middle. It was 2 dead for Faze.
They got all distorted.
And company now, with the shock in hand, should be able to hold here and maybe mount a comeback.
Formal, by the way, has got 20 assists in this game. Absolutely ridiculous numbers from him, doing so much damage, but it's going to have to be headshots with his shock rifle. As APG has that ball in his hand once again.
Ooh.
Finds out the Formal's feeling a little bit fruity here. There's another headshot. It's 2 for Formal.
That was dirty.
As APG keeps his hands on that ball.
And just like that, like Faze Clan before them, Optic Gaming now has cut the lead in half for Faze. Just like that, it's a 10-point game.
Renegade trying to force on that oddball, but the damage from Trippy on the cross is going to allow APG to get the kill. Trippy now hunting down more. It's just 9 points all of a sudden between the 2 teams. Royal 2 will get 2 though. Trippy is last alive.
Oh my god, the way they grab the ball and everything is so fast.
Eventually the play ball will come in, and with Optic 2 dead, it's now a fight for the pipes.
Fight in the pipes here. Let's see how this plays out. There are 2 dead. Formal needed to win that. As a result, there will be 3 dead for Optic Gaming. We do see 1 trade coming in for Lucid, which is big. He'll stay alive at top goal for the moment.
He's not going to be able to outshoot Royal 2 when he's got half shields though. Royal 2 comes through and cleans up that damage. Faze
It's funny because Royal 2 is still wearing the kitty
a
ears.
little bit more of a comfortable lead in their control as well. There's 1 kill here for Royal 2. No beatdown going to come in as well. So he survives, he can re-challenge.
Come on.
Again, and Royal 2 is on the hunt for Trippy.
Come on.
Mentioning here, as we do see Faze hit the 6.
Come on.
Optic was being outslayed by over 8 kills. Earlier on,
Holy shit.
This game way back in the slaying category and in the points category. They only trail by 12 now.
2v2 on the map. Snakebite does have that shock rifle. APG trying to take
Wow.
Optic might have an opportunity here.
Let's see how APG plays this. Knows it was a 2v2 on the map. Needs to wait for his spawning teammates to play this correctly.
Ball has been picked up. Faze all on the map. But Royal 2 gets cut down. It's the first kill going to Optic Gaming. 2 now fall. Lucid falls in the meantime though, and APG has to survive. Optic Gaming go into a lead here. 65 points and rising on the board.
And what a comeback it is for them. Still being outplayed in this game overall. However, now leading by 6 points. And so much riding on this game, number one. It will set the momentum for the entire series.
Jesus Christ.
He's got some help. Renegade gets one. Snakebite stays alive. And with that Faze stay alive as well. They'll grab the ball. They'll try and turn this corner. And the support is there, but no pick up on that board. Get one. Oh. Frosty now has to make a play with this camo.
Lucid was trying to eagle out the camo. Lucid was standing still on mid-bridge. He pays the price. Frosty plays it perfectly now. Here comes Frosty in a 1v2 against the oddball.
He knows he's got to kill this ball carrier, or at least do damage and stay alive, but now he's getting zoned out. The double challenge comes in from Optic. Formal and APG trapped in this corner. Trippy's going to grab that ball.
Jesus.
There might be an escape route for them here.
Who you hold my hope to win? Optic.
Rotating here, and now 1 minute left on the clock.
I kind of wish I brought like an Optic skin, huh?
In a huge comeback.
You have to say this might be the last push for Faze. Frosty gets one with
Go,
that shot
baby,
rifle.
go.
They forced to play ball. So Optic find themselves 4 dead.
I'll go for Faze then.
Thank you for owners. There's some game knowledge for you.
That was 3 dead at a terrible time for Optic Gaming. Faze gets the ball right away, and Frosty gets your first spawner here. Faze trails by 20, but they still have slaying and map control. All 8 players alive on the map.
Oh
Faze
shit.
Needs to hold. Optic needs to push.
Optic taking their time though to make sure they get back onto the map. Formal. That's about as close as you can get to a headshot, I think. But Optic have broken. APG. Look at him again, shoulder peeking. Lucid comes around the corner.
Oh,
Can he turn the second onto Lucid? It's a killing spree. But are the kills timed well enough for Faze to get involved with this fight?
Frosty is your anchor player. Look at all the other players on Faze.
They're running that ball away.
They're pushing across here. They're trying to make the move. But Frosty has a lot of responsibility. They do get the first pick, though. They need to force the play ball here. Look at 95 on the board.
Lucid's going to try and win the game right here, right now. 97 isn't enough to win you a game. But are they going to be on the respawn here, Faze? Can they get close enough to that ball?
Shit, dude.
On the pipes. He's got the grapple.
Oh, they have the ball. They have the ball. They have the ball.
Absolutely huge grapple. This will now be a gold hold for Faze. A huge play from Renegade. However, the first pick does go to Optic Gaming.
Oh my god.
2 dead for Faze. Lucid's got the camo and Frosty is trying to escape.
Oh no!
He won't be able to do it, and Optic Gaming will break and win game number 1.
My boyfriend likes Trippy more than me. That's so sad.
Hey, can't blame him. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Wow. What in the game number 1? It had everything.
The way you play that mode is you have to hold the ball,
It goes all the way to
ball,
3
the skull,
down to the
and you
wire.
get points.
In the end.
So one of
When
you has to
talk
be the
about narrow
sacrificial
victories,
sacrifice.
How about Faze Clan outslaying across 3 rounds?
Grab my love.
139
Shut up,
to 138.
Nightbot.
It was 1 kill total that separated the two across all 3 rounds.
I got Ori just me Naruto. Oh my god, Mookie, you're fucking insane. You're grinding. You're like, woo! What? Well,
that we saw in this game, but I think that the fighting
whoa, yeah, whoa.
but then breaking. Faze had it set up for just a few moments.
Saw what it did?
Optic who win that first big
Nobody saw what it did? No.
Twice, Optic Gaming had to come back from enormous slaying deficits. This is your difference maker, right? Frosty could have
What
had
was
more
that?
secret,
Respect?
without
I have no
doubt.
idea,
Lucid
dude. That was
with the
Minecraft shit right there.
play ball, of course. And
Had to get the harder one, but I had to get the harder one out the way. Now I just need 12 billion for the boy.
Optic Gaming with the better play ball overall. You can think about 2 or 3 different opportunities to face them with a better play ball.
I bet you feel good right there.
And in a game and a series with these
I know,
teams as
Pencil's like,
tight as they
fuck
are,
the
those
what?
can be the difference makers.
Welcome
Yeah,
in,
very
respect.
true.
Welcome in. I hope you got your chicken, your beef turkey. It's time for you to get lurking in the flirting because we are not.
We go over to Solitude, which we've already seen these 2 teams match up on. We'll take a look at some of the
Crazy
standouts
games.
from the 2 squads.
1.36 and 1.37 respectively. By the way, you may have noticed the trend. These two teams and the players on the stage are
Dude, if I was up there, they were taking a picture of me, I would be like this.
To your Halo World Championship.
Like holding my vacuum.
The #1 and #2 Slayers at the World Championships so far.
Solitude Slayer, of course, is the game type that Optic won, that epic grand final back in Fort Worth, the previous tournament to the one we find ourselves at right now. It was also the game that they beat Faze in a... It couldn't have been tighter. 3 kills, I think the difference, right at the end. So Optic...
Nah, I'm in Canada. Thanksgiving was like 2 weeks ago. Me too.
On this game type, sometimes
dude, that was amazing. How respect, dude. Respect. Thank you for inviting me over to your family for dinner, dude. They were all amazing. The food was amazing. Thank you so much. Respect. Let's get it, guys. Woo!
You've got to get that snipe side. You've got to get that sniper rifle out of Optic's hands because their setup seems so tough to break. And we know that Solitude, with the setup, is a tough map to play against the sniper rifle.
Respect, like your
work. Number one thing Faze also needs to look out for is just never giving Optic Gaming up.
Oh my God, respect, you missed it. Respect, you missed Z. Respect. Go to Z Greenman right now, okay? Go to Z Greenman stream on Twitch real quick. Go see his recent stream, bro. Go see his recent stream.
Making sure you don't find yourselves 4 dead in back-to-back scenarios.
See, told you my grandma was nice. Yeah, she was nice. I thought she was gonna put a hex on me, like what?
Slayer's been the secret to success so far in this tournament for Optic Gaming. Usually we're always talking about Faze in those game 5s. Well, we're gonna have to find out if Optic can keep that going as we head into game number 2 here. Solitude Slayer. They've been superb.
Solitude Slayer, guys. In this mode, what they have to do is slay each other in Solitude.
The sniper rifle is going down already. Former with the first pick, taking down Renegade.
And as we said, that game number 1 was already a treat. And potentially a way to
Rossi seems to move to the left. APG is shooting bullets. Wow, glitching out again. Okay, you know what?
Sure that we might have a little bit of an observer bug, but no, we're back into the game. All good, everyone.
I'm gonna report this channel, okay?
For Faze, and this is what they didn't want, right? They've given up the snipe side, they've given up the snipe, and it's AP.
What the fuck? I'm trying to up the quality.
That's not.
Saw 3 kills get registered immediately. It was 4 dead for Faze, and APG also connecting. As
Alright, that looks better.
To now give Optic Gaming a 7-3 lead.
I guess.
Early on. And as we mentioned the last time we saw these two teams play it,
Ooh.
earlier this weekend, very good shot from Trippy
Ooh.
against Renegade. Eventually he'll be cleaned out, but the last time we saw these two teams play it was Optic beating Faze 50-47 on this game type and came down to the wire.
I was going to say, there's an interesting game plan from Optic at the start of this game. They tried to get really aggressive there onto the FaZe clan spawners and actually lost that team fight. So FaZe holds strong, and now it's just a 1-kill game. The sniper rifle does look
Really
like
went too aggressive?
used up. There's no more ammo to play
Why
with.
he play Fortnite was it? Respect that why he play Fortnite without me.
APG's last alive again.
Dude,
and
well,
he's gonna fall as well.
Bro, watch, bro, respect, dude. I told him, dude, you should have told me respect. And Z was like, nah, man. I'm alright. So, respect, when we play with Z, remember, get in the car and run him over. But in Fortnite,
They played for me instead. They played for me instead.
Quantum's up now, guys. Quantum's up now. Two loop. Yeah, they're heavy stack.
Wait, guys, Trippy.
He's weak. We got Bandy.
It's up.
Is there pulse? One APD. There's 2. One more turn.
Soda and loop.
nice shot.
Play for map control here. I want to play for blue.
Yeah, get to blue. Everyone get to blue. I'm saying this.
Careful about posters push
No,
though.
one soda. Right here.
I repulse. Can I get to blue?
Yeah, you can. I'll put
Love that.
You snipe in 30. Yo, remember the push.
Yeah. Sniping 30, guys. Snipe.
I'm
not gonna
get a repulsor in check.
They're probably gonna play for new thrust. They're gonna wait for thrust to do anything.
LR.
For a bit.
They like to ISO.
Can we double walk yard? Can we double walk yard?
Yo, I just got back from Thanksgiving dinner. It was nice. Hey, no, dude, welcome back. Respect, dude, it was amazing. I told you, man. I told you were gonna love the chicken curry, the steak curry. Oh, I love fucking curry. I want to eat curry. The sandwiches, the fresh lemon mayonnaise. If you guys don't know about lemon mayonnaise, missing out.
No, actually, PD, cancel.
We have time.
I told you George Clooney was nice.
Yo, I have snipe, guys. Can we hold?
I got you, man.
Keep holding.
Yeah, we have snipe. We hold now. Yo, listen, one could have spawned weird randomly.
Yo, he's like top quarter or something.
Try to reroll. I'm gonna reroll.
Can you anchor?
Oh, look what Nightbot said.
They're in undergold repulse. I'm trying to get something to blue.
Yeah, getting you. Oh, you're getting to blue? Okay.
Yeah,
tell us what you need, John. I'm saying what you need.
Be careful, respect. G's approaching.
Oh, driveway. They're gonna go top gold and LR then.
Oh.
Nice job. Keep playing for that. Keep playing for that.
Wow.
Watch on yard. What side?
Well, the secret to success, we're seeing it in front of our eyes right now. Optic cannot get that sniper rifle, and Renegade, well, he's making use of this weapon in his hands.
You have to wonder, as Trippy gets bodied as well, if Optic might be even a bit more disciplined in the peaks that they allow there, as Renegade already has caught one. And once again, it needs to be said after the listening as well. How about the swing? Do not forget, Faze was trailing 7-3 at the open, and now up by 3 at 17-14. It's been a fantastic hold from Faze.
Renegade just looking for an opportunity to pull the trigger at the moment, but Optic not giving him one. Formal will poke. Gets away with his life this time. And his head's still attached to his shoulders. Faze now taking control of blue, and something we heard from the comms, Andy, is they're trying to take control of blue, trying to force and pinch them back into yard, trying to force them out of that LR side when Renegade is waiting with that snipe.
Look at Trippy right now. Trippy's about to make the move here in Cafe Window. This is a big push from Optic Gaming coming on.
APG's there as well. Snakebite is there, pushes APG back, and it looks like nobody goes down in that battle. Everyone knows shields, but nobody falling.
Wow, how rare is that? All 8 players pushing. Eventually, the first pick, though, goes to Faze as Formal falls on S2.
See, there's a QT down as well. I don't know if it's a Phase 1 or if it is for Optic Gaming, but Trippy will at least slow things down for a second. Trippy with that kill on Frosty now has to escape with his life. Formal gets another as well, and it's a 2-kill game as Optic pick up back-to-back.
Optic with very good patience and discipline there.
Oh,
Very nice 2v1.
that was
Somehow they
nice.
keep Formal alive bottom middle. That will bring the game within 1.
Great teamwork there, baiting and switching. So Lucid flying, he's got that thrust away, but even with the teamwork, it's Faze who come out with a few extra kills themselves. 20-18. Still just 2 kills between the 2 teams.
Another thing to keep an eye on across all game types is just how tight Optic Gaming is playing in each and every game type. You can tell that in the 6 weeks since HCS Fort Worth, they are playing even tighter as teams.
Be careful,
do. Take a
guys.
look at that bottom middle push, for example.
Careful, SpongeBob.
That's
Careful,
a high
SpongeBob.
risk,
Careful,
high reward play to
SpongeBob.
push 2 players and wrap them around bottom middle when Formal has no shields. But they do it perfectly. Lucid comes with them, and they keep Formal alive through it. Watch Optic Gaming playing in really nice packs of 2 and making sure their pushes are perfectly timed.
Game plan here from Optic. They are playing for the sniper rifle. You can see they're timing their push around when that weapon comes up. But Frosty's going to get 2. Lucid. He's left on his own. It's 4 dead for Optic. They made the play to try and steal that sniper rifle. Not going to happen. Faze wise through it, and they will have that weapon right now.
Not going to lie, when you saw Lucid's POV there, just sitting in the notch in between posters and sniping, you saw 2 players actually on the posters rampant. A little bit risky, and once again, that was an all-in attempt to grab the sniper rifle, and Optic Gaming pays the price in a huge way. It leads to a 7-kill lead for Faze.
What do you mean, respect?
Like
Whoa, shit, Frosty came with us. Boop, boop, boop.
Frosty has been so impressive today. Narrowly misses the shot onto
I'm
Formal,
telling you,
switches
man,
to the
they
Wheelhouse and try and
flip
do
the
little bit of
script,
damage
eat a
for
potato
teammates
chip.
here,
That's
but
how they
now
put in
it's
the
about
dip,
keeping
and it
the
gets
sniper
scary
rifle
when
in
you
the
ain't got a
hands
lick.
of Faze.
You feel me,
Rotates
guys?
away. Royal 2 gets another APG.
Let's go, Optic.
From the truck.
Let's go, Optic.
Frosty
Let's
once
go,
again
Optic.
just firing out a couple of
Let's go,
shots
Optic.
here, but it doesn't
Work
take him many
it.
before he starts sounding
Work.
alarms.
You may have
Pencil,
wondered just what a
Pencil,
loss like
listen.
that in game number
Check
1
this
would have
out,
done to
Pencil.
Faze
What
in terms of being so
do you
close
play
to
the most,
taking that first game in your
Fortnite
third round.
or
It looks
Halo?
like
You play Halo, so
in
if
terms of
I
fortitude
win,
and resilience,
if my team wins, you
8-kill
have to
lead.
give me
They have bounced back in a
10,000
big way.
credits in
Now
Halo
up by
Infinite.
7. They'll find
But
themselves
if
3 dead,
I
though.
lose,
Frosty's
I
the
will
last player
give you
alive here on Loom.
5
He will have
China
spawners to
points.
help the push.
Yeah, really interested actually from Faze here, and Frosty's going to come under pressure. Can't connect with one. Does connect with one body. Can he survive though? I want to take a second to talk
No,
about
just
that
deep
as
fry
Optic
to
make their
potato and
push as
eat it.
well and try and
What
get
if the
back into this
potato
game,
was
because
already
it felt
fried
like
and you can't fry
Frosty
without
was
a
the anchor.
potato?
He was going to watch all of the
'Cause it's
snipe
not
time and
deep.
try and protect his teammates as they made a
Damn,
3-man
you
push
see?
into blue. The problem
You know why
was,
they call it
no
deep
one
fried
from Optic
potato?
showed, and it became a 3v4 that
Because
Optic
it was
won.
hurt before.
And now Frosty was under pressure.
Now
Optic
it's
can
back
push,
to feel
and it's a
something.
5-kill game.
It really was a fantastic counter there from Optic Gaming, and they also played it perfectly. Not just but also spawner. That brings the game within 5. What was an 8-kill lead has been reduced here to a 35
away. Maybe it's time to make some moves.
Whoa!
Frosty gonna cut
What
him
the
down.
fuck did
That's
343
another
just
kill
do to
the
me?
tally of Faze
Dude, that
fans.
was a subliminal
Lucid
message,
gets
dude.
one. Renegade
That was
should
Grave
try
Mind, the
this out.
Flood,
And
showing
manages
us
to
a
do
sign
so
from
with
High
the back
Charity
on
on the
Frosty
arc,
here, who
telling us
has
that
the
he's gonna
timing on
come
this
back
flank.
very
He's gonna find
soon.
one here. He's got another in front of him in
'Cause he was
APG.
disrupting
He
the
picks up
message
thrust,
signal.
But it's not good enough. double kill here for Frosty, and every kill he picks up Faze.
Dude, that took so many clip that.
2v1 there. Snakebite is going to try to keep World 2 alive, unable to do so.
That was actually nice.
Kill.
This is going on
Gets
YouTube,
taken
guys.
down as
50
well,
bucks.
and a big moment here for Optic Gaming. Now the game only is
It's one I'm like 50 bucks.
Faze trapped in the yard. Snipe side control. It's Optics, and with this QT, Lucid has so much freedom. He can run in. He can clean up damage. If he had a grenade, then maybe he'd
Oh
have even more
shit,
fun.
he got a
He's
Motaro
greedy.
doblado.
Lucid picks up 2. Optic are back into this.
That's
It's a
fucking wild,
one-kill
dude. Oh my
game.
god, look,
3
Faze is
minutes or
only
so
winning
left
by
on the
1
clock.
right
And now
now.
they're chasing down Frosty.
Tie
It's gonna be a
game.
tie game here. Let's get into a
It's
listen
tied.
with Optic Gaming.
What's up, Moose? Welcome in. We're watching the pros play right now. Let's listen in.
Yeah, behind poster stairs, guys.
Nice, flower door roll 2. Flower door, just live. Just go.
Yo, concrete, one shot. Concrete, one shot. He's going low snipe. Lift up, Brad. Lift up.
He has sniper on the repo spawn.
Stay down, Brad. Stay down, Brad. Weak. Stay down, Brad. They're sitting cafe. There's two. Back up this real quick.
That's going bottom center here.
They are cafe. I hear that. I'm watching lift, Joey. I'm watching lift.
That sniper might get out to hotel there.
Go team.
These guys are stuck in
Moose,
site.
cheer for Optic. We're winning, going for Optic. Yeah, Optic, come on, Optic. Let's go.
That's four still.
Hi, honey. I love you.
Stay alive.
Oxy is stalking the pros. Yes.
We can flowers.
I smell them.
That they have-
Thank you, Moose. Moose, how's everything been? I fucking love you. We miss you
It was not just
like crazy.
I don't want to just play for the spawn, bro. Be careful, they're watching. We see that sniper at all? Where's he?
That was just a joke. I know.
Rush is up.
I got it. Watch them. Just shoot there.
You don't smell people?
Yeah, I'm going to Alvin.
What?
Roll 2's one shot close right.
He's hitting up Prius.
They're
They're watching
top
us
one
motel.
No, like, be honest. Like, when you're walking, you don't sniff.
Was Optic Gaming try and close in on
Dude,
Faze Clan? It's only right that we go over
If
to
they
the
have
Faze
1
side
minute
and
40
see if their
seconds
comms
left
can close this game out.
to win this one out.
Guys, look bottom. Push. Yeah, blue ramp. Another one weak mat.
See on me.
Hotel. 3.
Oh, shit.
Waste damage. Can you get out, Peter? Yo, new thrust is 54. 54 is base thrust.
I'm getting this new dose.
You can literally just hold this and
I'm getting nades, guys. I'm getting nades.
Matt, you're solo right now. Top goal, pushing. Yeah, top goal. I hear you. Top goal.
He's weak.
Top goal weak.
Oh.
Yo, get out, Matt. Get out.
Yo, middle left, guys.
Top goal, guys. Yo,
Drive.
we should walk forward. We should walk forward. Tramp. 2 yard VR.
I'm running, Matt. I'm running.
Yeah, they're gonna flank this. I'm gonna flank this, guys.
Fuck, dude, this is insane, dude. It's tied up. It's tied up. Oh my god, now they're winning.
All you red.
Thrust is up now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna die.
Let's live.
The late game composure is always going to be a talking point here, Andy. And Optic
Fuck,
will
Vine
have
Boom
it
sound
once more.
effect. Oh my god, I'm so glad Moose clean the bathroom, clean out the poo-poo caca, and make sure it's not stinky.
It's so often one kill or the game clock.
Moose, don't worry, when Honey Nine invites you over to our house, just know our bathroom's gonna be super clean. Right, honey? It's gonna be spotless. Like you could poop on the floor, and then like you'll see it clean when you look away.
But Renegade somehow or other comes out of that situation with his life, and Faze turned the game on his head once more. 20 seconds left. 1 kill between the 2 teams.
Optic Gaming has to push. They need the kill. They're going to look for the damage here, and they're going to look to go.
Repulse has been used. Lucid walks in. Lucid gets 2.
Oh my god. Are you kidding me?
It's a 1 kill advantage here for Optic Gaming. 3 seconds left.
No way.
Secures it. And Optic Gaming once again show.
Dude, in the background, you could just hear green. Wow, green. Wow. That was beautiful, man. That was beautiful. Woo!
And I think APG's expression there and an opening of the water bottle sums up how we're all feeling.
Yeah, I gotta clean. Good. I got too wrapped up in work, and I haven't taken care of my responsibilities. Well, I could say the same thing, Moose. There's crazy stuff happening. A lot of crazy stuff, Moose. A lot of crazy stuff. But I'm glad you're taking care of it, Moose. I'm glad you're feeling better. Kick ass, guys. If anybody needs to talk or conversate, you're more than welcome right now. It's break time, intermission.
With a final score of 48-46 as we take a look at the highlights from game number 2.
It's going to be all about that late game, right? It's going to be all about that push, the chaos.
Pee poo poo.
Faze get 3 dead. Faze almost get 4 dead immediately. But Optic, having been forced to push,
Da, 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 da. I literally missed you guys so much. Aw, we miss you more, Moose. Are you kidding me? Like I miss each and every single one of you guys. Every time you guys aren't here, I get fucking sad. Especially you guys that are especially my close friends. You know what I mean? Like,
through the LR tunnel.
I love you guys so much. And you guys make me want to get on every day. You guys make me want to give you guys content and stream and hang out, you know, talk about the silly stuff or life or whatever's going on. And there's been crazy stuff going on in life, dude. I've been seeing crazy stuff, dude. Oh my god, Moose, you want to see what Honey's been doing? So we bought a bed for our kitty cats, right? And Honey's been sewing all their names by hand on the beds. So you do the Michael Jackson. I could do it. There you go. $50 respect, okay?
Unbelievable series so far. Good news for Faze fans is that one of their best game types is coming up next. But Optic showing how good they are at the moment. It's looking like a tall order for Faze.
Okay, here you go, guys. You want to see
one? The players just step away for a few seconds just to take a little bit of breath. And to be honest, I think they need it after those first two games. We're going to send it down to Blaze. I'm hearing he's got a very, very special guest.
Hold on.
What's up, gamers? I'm here with someone you all know.
Phil Spencer!
Well. It's
Whoa!
Phil Spencer, head of Xbox.
It's Papi!
The Halo World Championship in Seattle. Phil, how you doing today, man?
Great day, great day.
It's pretty cool, man. Phil Spencer's there.
It's a little rain outside, so we're inside watching some esports. How fun is that?
No, it's so fun, okay? A classic Seattle day out here, but it's no other
Look,
day
Mino.
because it's the Halo World Championship, and we got the 16 best teams all around the world here. What has the atmosphere been like in this venue, and how much fun have you been having?
Oh, look, here's
anytime
Cookie.
we get all the fans, the community together, it's just awesome. Not only what's going
it's hard
on
to see,
stage, but also in the back of the hall, you've got a lot of causes that we support, a lot of the teams with their booths. It's just great. It's great to have everybody here supporting what's going to be, I think, an amazing finals. Maybe
all
a
their names
back-to-back
on here.
championship. Like that's pretty special for Halo. It's great
I'll show you guys
see.
better later.
No, it is. It's super
Honey,
awesome
honey,
to see,
take a
okay?
picture.
We may get that back-to-back.
She's gonna post it on. We're gonna
championship.
post it on
Awesome,
Discord.
Vendors here as well, and you know when it comes down to
Fair and square,
you know,
what your
we want to
fair and
just
square,
bring
what's your
gamers together,
PayPal?
have a great time, and that's exactly what we're doing here. But when it comes down to all the gamers out
I'm
there,
high
what
and
do you
I'm
want to tell
low.
them? Give them a message out there because you know Xbox has been dear to our heart for a very long time, and we love hearing from you.
Yeah, you know, well, we're here in Seattle, so it's great to have a lot of our local
Oh,
fans.
boy.
We're also on the cusp of Season 5 for Halo Infinite launching, which is great. But, you know, Halo fans have been with us for a long, long time. You know, I go all the way back to CE, and then getting to these kind of events, seeing everybody here, a real positive attitude in the hall, which I love. You know, people wanting to see new things happening on stage. Seems like every year the competition brings something to the stage that I haven't seen before.
This is so
it's
hype,
just great
bro.
to see the teams evolve.
What am I playing after this?
We just want to say thank you to
Some
everybody
Halo.
for all you do. This is why we're here. We're here to support the
But
fans
I
and
think
the
I'm gonna
community,
play
and it's awesome.
You heard it from the man himself, Phil Spencer,
Honey,
head of Xbox.
what do you think I should play
And
after this?
Phil,
Just to
thank
let
so
you
much
know,
for
guys,
talking
anybody
to me
watching on
and,
YouTube, I play a
have the
bunch of
conversation,
games.
okay?
Thank you.
RPG,
Alright, that does it with us.
JRPGs, first-person shooters, non-first-person shooters, linear-based games, non-linear-based games, story-based games, open-world games, every type of game.
Optic Gaming up by 2 at the moment over Faze Clan.
$50 if you guys enjoy, alright?
Maybe it's leaning the way of Optic.
Optic Gaming only 2 games away from becoming back-to-back Halo World Champions. And Faze now with their work cut out for them, to say the very least, in your first best of 7. Let's take a look at the CTF duo here of Renegade and World 2.
I mean, I did mention just before we threw to that piece that the next game type is a good Faze game type. Aquarius capture the flag. Usually, they're able to close
All right,
out.
guys.
Here's some of the stats
Yo,
from the
please,
CTF
just 2
duo
matches
you
of
can see on the
Fortnite.
screen, Renegade and World 2.
I'll
No
do
surprise
2
to
matches
see a
of Fortnite
huge
respect if you
damage
give
difference, a
50
huge KD for
subs
both
right
of
now.
them.
I'm just kidding, bro.
But
I'm
this
just
isn't
kidding.
any normal game, right? This isn't a scrim. This isn't a tournament game that isn't a grand final, and this certainly isn't a tournament game where Faze are in control. Down 0-2 at the moment. You can see the Faze Clan members having to talk about what's gone wrong so far and how to put it right.
So much, as we said, riding on this event for this team.
Sorry,
They were
guys, I'm just
assembled
talking to
win
the
a world
delinquents.
championship. One of the biggest team changes in the past decade of competitive Halo was made to bring Renegade onto this team with their sights on one single event, this very grand final. Before now, after being reverse swept earlier in the event, they find themselves down 2-0, and Optic showing not only in the last series yesterday.
Hey, can I ask you guys an honest question?
Today, that they can
Am I
show up
cool
when their backs
or am I
are against the
drool?
wall. Faze Clan was leading by 8 in that game 2 Slayer. However, they forfeit game number 2 as well. How deep can they dig?
Kayla is so
Grand final,
fucking,
that is the question.
so like, so clueless sometimes. Because like she put in a tweet, she's like, I just wanted to tweet hi bye, and I'm like, don't lie to us. I forgot what I put, but I said something like, don't you dare lie. And she's like, lie?
Two up at the moment. This is their CTF duo to keep an eye on.
And then I'm like, just don't keep with your tweet. By the way, this is the cat that Honey and I rescued. And I tagged him in it. And then put the cutest picture of me.
These two players have been playing out of their minds. Some of the best gameplay we've seen from Formula.
Mooski in chat. Mooski, oh my god, Mooski, Coochie, what you doing, Lukey? What you gonna do if I'm gonna pookie? Ooh. G kisses lips. Moki. What the fuck, respect?
Question is, can they do the same thing here?
So cool. Ah, Drew, you're cool. Oh my god, Moose. Moose, do you want to play Party Animals with us? You want to play Party Animals with us after? Respect, come join us on Party Animals, man.
In that SSG series, and Formal just grabbed the
Mookie, maybe you'll join us on Party Animals, maybe, if you like to play. Or only if we get a group of 4. If not, then I'm not doing anybody's taxes.
The momentum continued.
Oh, look, there's Lucid.
Win those next 3 games. That man on your screen, well,
that's Ronald Da Vinci, guys. That is Ronald Da Vinci, bro. Insanity.
You have to always remember that APG and Trippy sometimes allow those two to do what they do so well.
And if you're a neutral fan of competitive Halo and you just want to see a fantastic grand final, we got good news for you here in this game.
Look, he's holding that thing again.
As mentioned, one of Faze's best game types, but we should get into details there. Faze Clan is 10-0 on the year.
So if you guys are curious what they're holding when they do this with their hands, it's basically like a stress reliever, and they rub it on their hands because it gives them magnetic forces.
Especially when trailing 2-0,
and the blood comes coursing through. I'm just kidding. It just helps them with anxiety.
You know, Faze Clan, like we mentioned, unbeaten on this game site. Then you go into Stronghold's live fire. Boy, they put some work in, and trust me, Snakebite was
fuck him up, Faze. Call out saves lives.
On live fire, and they started beating them on
Bring the shit.
Call out save lives, by the way.
Pings also save lives, by the way. If you're one of those people.
Make sure you're pinging and calling out there. You might be enjoying your grand finals, but don't forget you can bring all this into matchmaking.
Thank you, Jimmy. Yes.
At least send some pings down.
Oh, and maybe we'll see art right here. Please. Oh, I saw 2 of the couples making out. They were like this.
As they look to go ahead 3-0
I'll check it out at the moment. Tonight I'm gonna call my girl, my gift though. Damn, your gift? Damn, Moose, you give me the make a loving. That's beautiful, Moose. I'm happy for you. Gotta kick her ass in Scrabble. Oh my God, Moose! Is there a way we could all play Monopoly, like crossplay or something? Can you find like a crossplay Monopoly or some shit? Let's get it, guys. Let's go. Capture the flag.
That could be Faze.
This is insane, guys.
Completely and utterly crushed.
Season 5 is going to be phenomenal.
And no surprise, we're starting off with some Lucid POV.
Here comes the push already. It's a double frish push that comes.
Nice, Frosto.
For them. So far, kills traded out.
Frosto, Losto.
Renegade probably going to try to get out of the fridge if he can.
Come on, baby.
Lucid's trapped at the moment. You can
Come
see
on.
He's trying to peek, he's trying to prod, he's trying to survive. And just about manages to do so. Faze with some early map pressure here. You would expect maybe a flank to be coming in pretty soon, but
you know what, she just asked me about Monopoly the other day. I'll try to look and see if we could all play. Ooh, yeah, that'll be lit. I could pretend to be George Clooney. That sounds just like him. Yo, how's it going? Does he sound like that?
Some of the best Halo we've seen in about 2 years' time. And
what?
Tell you what, he never really
what do you mean, Tao? How do you say, respect, how do you say what backwards? What? Tao?
Optic 2 dead. Finally, Frosty will for him. It's the only way to take him down is to meet him head on.
Damn, they're already pushing for the flag? Holy shit.
This is why Faze are so good. They're efficient with those flag runs. But if he gets one, though, which is going to slow things down, and even though that flag has crossed the 50-yard line and halfway across the map.
What? Tao. What the fuck is that?
APG going to try and move in for that return. But Optic now
I'm Moose, you gotta tell Honey Night everything, like through DMs or whatever, like how do you guys, you know, and them being together. I'm happy for you, Moose. I hope you guys have fun with Scrabbleations. I haven't played Scrabble. I think the last time I played Scrabble was like damn, when I was like in elementary. I only played it like twice, and I always lost. It's hard, because you have to come up with words. I only know circumference.
Royal 2 doesn't fall, but indeed he does.
Dude, hey, respect, it's better than communist. What the fuck? Yeah, we're playing the knockoff Discord version. Oh, that's nice. That's a guts to ghetto. I'm just kidding. Nah, I wish I played that shit. I didn't even know Discord had one. I know Discord has a Uno one, but it's called Dusko.
A Faze around. Running this back towards his spawners, and this is such an intelligent play from Formal. Now he knows Faze are going to be hunting him down. That's going to allow his teammates back on the map, and it's not just back on the map.
I beat her in chess the other day.
2v2.
Damn!
And gets one.
That was a smart ass fucking play.
This would be one of the most intelligent plays we've seen in quite some time. Trippy gets
That
it
was
back, and
intense.
it's all because of Formal.
Here comes the push. Frosty will get a pull here, presumably. Yes, both flags are off the stand.
Lucy gets the kill though, he takes him down. Double push now coming in. There's a QT in operation as well. And Frosty's got that, as you can see on your screen. Trippy trying to survive, trying to dive.
Damn, bro.
Down,
Both flags still out here. And a big frame play from Formal, but Frosty does get the pull off the stand, keeps the flag alive.
APG gets a touch. 2v2 right now. Lucy picks up another. And if a touch comes in the next few moments for Optic Gaming, or they hop on that return, then they might be up 1-0. This is a fascinating standoff that we're watching right now.
What a win from Frosty, by the way, from Connector. Not only did he need to kill Formal, he needed to start the two-man
Optic are on the re.
get pulled.
Optic are on the re. APG though, he gets taken down. He loses the 1v1. Royal 2, no shields whatsoever, but he sends that flag home. It's a hero play from Royal 2.
Both flags now
Holy
back home,
shit.
and it feels like every single engagement, every single game
What's
time
gonna
between
happen?
these two teams.
Moose, we gotta play
It's
chess.
just
I suck at chess, but I do like playing
executed.
it. We gotta play
So
chess too, honey.
dramatic. Both flags in the
When we
end,
move, honey, I want to get an
almost
actual,
a
like, marble
4-minute
chessboard. That would be
flag
so
standoff.
pretty.
We'll go
Wait,
back home, and we will stay here
I could be
tied
at the
0-0.
we're drinking
You
coffee.
mentioned at the
Like.
start of this series how things can just be decided by 1v1s.
Oxy is clutching. I know, dude, I'm going crazy right now.
Example of it. APG
We have
just
to.
couldn't get the
We
trade.
110%.
Got caught
You
off
could just-
guard
we could
a
play
little
and
bit
talk
by the
and
flag coming
vibe.
from Royal 2. He gets that return
And
with
get
no
boba
shields whatsoever.
with honey. Right, babe?
But after the 4-minute epic is done and the standoff,
Ooh. Can we play
it's still
chess?
tied up
No,
at
respect.
0-0.
And still 2 dead for each
Of course
side
you could
right
play
now.
respect. Are you
Optic
kidding me?
outplaying by a
Do you know how to
very,
play
very
respect
small
like that,
margin.
ass?
26 kills on the board to Faze.
I'm like whatever at it,
Right, trying to
but it is
overextend on
fun.
the pink side once more. Gets
What the
cut down.
fuck?
Now, Paul, who had a pretty good play from this position a few moments ago, looking to get aggressive, has the heat wave. And with that, has put more pressure onto Faze!
Ooh, nice job,
Chips away
Formal.
and
Fuck.
snaps back for the double.
That was
Woo,
4 dead.
let's
What a
get
play
it.
from Snakebite. Snakebite was your first spawner. He spawns fridge, he gets back in, and he
Hey, maybe
takes
we could
down
call
Formal,
off stream
who
at
was
the end of the
priority.
month.
Formal was the biggest threat for the flagpole, and
Call off
Snakebite,
stream at the
as
end of
your
the month.
last
My
player
parents
alive
are gonna
Faze,
be gone
makes a
for
hero
4
play.
days.
That won't show up on the scoreboard, but it saves the flag stand for the side of Faze Clan.
2 dead here for Optic. Faze have
What
controlled
does
their
that
base
mean?
well enough
Like-
now to flush them out. Trippy with that QT managed to get out.
Oh!
Snakebite might be finding that out himself. A little bit
Oh
of
my
outside
god,
coming
Moose,
in.
that would be epic, yes!
Reposition here. He's trying to be aggressive.
Oh my
with
god,
his
we have
QT.
to
It's
play
gonna be
games.
expiring now, so he's not going to be able to return to top middle. It looks like Faze Clan might have forgotten about Trippy.
Worth mentioning just how impressive the QT usage has been as Trippy scans
No,
the back
I
of the base. You saw
won't
Lucid in that last
back
game as well. And
down.
compared to mid-season, the QT usage
No,
has
I
just been
won't
min-maxed
back
so well.
down.
Royal 2 with great shots.
Gonna
from behind.
stand my
When you think
ground,
back to
gonna
just how
stand your
instrumental that
ground.
QT was in Lucid sprees in the game 2 Slayer, and to think that he had a spree of 9 as part of that QT run, keep an eye on that QT without a doubt throughout the rest of the game.
APG being a nuisance right now for Faze. He's just managed to overextend into the base. And now it's about, do we go forward, do we go back for APG? Well, APG gave away his position and he was taken down by Renegade. Optic find themselves 3 in the death screen. This is a huge opportunity to move this flag for Faze.
Trippy was your last player alive. He's going to push back towards spawning teammates. Royal 2 presumably going to look for a kill here if he can. He does, and that's a big one. 3 dead. Formal is your last player alive. Formal gets the stop. What can he do? He's down. 4 down for Optic Gaming. This flag should go for Faze.
All Optic can do right now is watch this flag be run home. Lucy comes off the spawn, but Frosty's already back in his base. This is why it's one of Faze's best game types. They get that first flag.
Jesus, dude, they're going crazy.
Worth
Huh?
noting
Yeah,
here,
it gets
Optic Gaming was able
crazy
to
loud
hold
in
Faze
there, trust.
scoreless off of the opening 6 minutes 15 seconds. Not easily done against a team that's 10-0 in this game type. However, Faze now with even more control from top mid.
I mean, look at the control they have. All of Optic are just trapped in the base. Renegade's going in with the QT. Can't quite pop it in time. I kind of love the idea. If you could have got that flag out and QT'd away, then Optic are forced to overextend out of the base to try and return that flag. Frosty now left on his own. I tell you what, defensively, Optic have done superbly well.
Respect's like, fuck.
Faze impressively though with that
Fuck.
first flag in there. 3
God
Renegade
damn
is
it,
your last
we
player
do.
alive. Should pick up 1. That's a double kill. Now a 1v1 momentarily against the APG.
Yeah, APG's just come off spawn.
Damn, dude, the way that guy's screaming.
Oh boy.
Lucian finds out the Renegade can shoot pretty well. As Optic still find themselves two in the death screen. It's been complete control for the last minute or so from Faze.
It really has. It's been a fantastic minute and maybe even the last 3 minutes here from Faze as they bring that flag in. Not only that, but they're also outslaying right now 48-40. Keep in mind the last time we checked in on the
I'm telling you, if I was there, I'd be the loud one.
Outslaying by 2, so Faze just completely
Everyone
dominated
be like, yo,
here.
calm
And they
down.
know, even though it's 1-0 here in Aquarius CTF,
Renegade is a
it's very
twat.
low
Why?
scoring.
What happened, Respect?
They know all it takes is
You
one
know
fight.
Renegade Respect?
Heatwave as well here. Optic pinned in their base. Formal going to be trying to push out.
Ooh.
Not going to be able to do so.
Nice shots.
For the killing spree. As Optic just cannot get numbers on the map at the moment. It has been stifling.
They
Map
got the
control
flag.
coming in from Faze.
You're going for Optic Respect? Let's fucking go, baby. Let's fucking go. Come on. Come on, Trippity Lippity.
Optic get a flag moving. And even though it's been a very dominant period of slays for FaZe Clan, it only takes one run for Optic to get back into this game. Snakebite's last alive now for FaZe. Formal's trying to move in. He spotted him out. He's got a heat wave as well. APG needs to buy time. Just needs to buy enough time. Snakebite gets a beat down, and Formal cannot run this flag yet.
Snakebite also gets a kill on APG there. He had to win a 1v1, and he had to get that damage as well on Formal. It's another hero play from Snakebite as the last player alive to keep FaZe in this. Keep an eye on the flag green. Royal 2's already there. That flag's going to go back home. And what a play yet again from Snakebite, who's 15 and 11.
Now Optic with their opportunity taken away from them, stolen away from them, have to think about holding their side.
Holy shit, come on.
APG gets traded out in the gen. FaZe keeping this pressure up. Frosty with another. Royal 2 going to be stuck behind himself.
My god.
As now Formal with that kill
Let's go, baby. Come on.
will allow Optic to move up the map. Formal just has a look in the way he's moving on this map at the moment that he wants to get inside that base. Going to challenge Renegade, but cut down by Frosty, who's just playing that position inside of the window.
Really important wins there from bottom middle. Formal, he was about to get right into the base. However, the spawners as well as the working courtyard from FaZe Clan will keep them here with a 1-0 lead, and the flag still on the field. 2:45 left.
I mean, can we talk about how close these teams are? We've already seen it, but it's 1-0 with just 2 minutes
Jesus.
left. Nothing between the two. It's a moment of brilliance or a mistake, usually, that separates the two.
And you have to wonder just how much pressure FaZe is feeling here with 2:30 left on the
Holy
clock.
shit.
And with flags starting to get pulled off the stand. Let's get
Such clean shots, bro.
NRP.
It's up here, where? Is our closet kill me? Our
Top
closet
B. Our engine and top B. Our engine and top B.
Top with us.
I'm pulling flag. Flag guy's weak, car one.
Another one, our Ben. He's gonna pull flag in a
He's
second.
thrust. Another one bottom edge right next to you.
Yeah, live done.
I'm spawning in a second. I'm coming.
Don't finesse.
Where? Our front base.
Can we get re?
There's 200.
Yeah, shoot it. Nice.
I also love hearing that talk. It's crazy.
He's going top B. He went top B. Guys, pull the flag. Pull the flag in their base.
Quantum guy weak. Here's
Wave as well. Lucid.
Dude, Sash, you're so funny with Frosty sounds annoyed, man.
He's on the heady, one shot.
One is still, one to heady.
RP weak. He is quantum 2
Quantum back.
Oh my god, perfect timing, bro.
Kind of making plays, boys. Front base.
I'm here, John.
Our front, I don't know where you went.
Our stream.
Guys, I'm at their base. I'm
PD.
here.
And our flag pulling.
Our stream. Our flag. Nice job. Two dead.
Our flag, one shot.
And PD, their front base.
Inside bottom.
He's our front base.
Let's go, PJ. Let's go.
I'm gonna flag is one. Flag. He just threw.
Gonna be another one.
Oh, respect. Check this out.
Play kills, PJ. Play kills hard.
One top here.
Watch out, watch out.
Yo, they're injured, PJ. Can you kill this guy? On their pistol.
What do you mean missile lock? Like mayonnaise? Holy shit, watch out. Respect, watch out. They're gonna get you.
1 minute left in this game.
Damn, they're fucking pulling that shit. Oh my god.
Has got it all the way back. Trigger was lost. Look, the spawn comes in on the gen. They have to be careful.
Snakebite wisely stays alive there. He needed to prioritize his life over the flag touch. They're going to look for more kills here on the gen side, and they will get them. 3 dead for Optic Gaming.
This is going to be the second flag going in, you would imagine. Last 2 players alive.
I'm back, guys. I had diarrhea.
From P1 though, but surely
Oh,
it's just
shit.
a matter of time till FaZe come off the respawn and can get that home.
Can you imagine right now if like the game bugs out and it just when one lags out? Oh shit, dude. What are they gonna do? Are they gonna cap this? They're gonna make cap this. Oh, they capped it. Yeah, it's over. Oh fuck.
FaZe Clan are back in this series. There's 10 seconds left, and as good as Optic are, you can't see them getting back-to-back caps in that time. Such an important game this for FaZe, and they will, with 2 seconds remaining, be back in this series.
FaZe Clan will remain undefeated, 11-0 in Aquarius TTF, and as we said,
Oh, dude, my toes will be so curled right now. Like, right, if I was up there like that ass, I would be wearing sandals. I'd be like this, like, I'm fucking pumped. Wiggling my feet. I feel better knowing I could play, if I was there, I could play with paddles. Like, I'm all thank God,
They were never going to pull that flag until they felt comfortable doing so. That meant excess slays. That meant making sure there was 3, 4 dead every single time, because they know how good Optic are at looking for counter cap opportunities. By the
Swear to God, all I hear in my head is pull up, turn, pull up, because of the fucking beeping. What beeping? What beeping?
And it was Royal 2 who made that
what
play
beeping?
These teams have just delivered time and time again.
Oh, I know what beeping. You're talking about the one in Minecraft? Oh, did you see the new Minecraft Live? Do you like playing Minecraft respecting?
The opening to this game, to be honest, the entirety of the game.
Do you not hear the beeping? No, all I hear is love.
And it took a whole game for the second one to go in as well. Renegade puts the Air Jordans on for the 360 style points, brings the flag in. And one thing you have to respect from the side of Faze, and you heard it during the listen-in, is consistent.
Yeah, but I don't have Minecraft. Me neither.
Let's pull a flag, right?
I'm gonna play Minecraft. Oh my God, Moose! I'm so excited. The armadillo one. Fuck yes. The penguin was useless. I mean, realistically, all the mobs should be in Minecraft. But I mean, the armadillo's amazing. Yes, I can't wait to put armor. And I live in a savannah biome, so I'm so excited.
Optic finally taste their own blood in this series. As Faze will strike with their first game.
Woken up with the Glock. You know I can't stop. I got a sock. You know I put it right inside my clock. I have a pocket edition. My leche put in my leche. My bitch put in my leche. My bitch tell me you got leche. I have a pocket edition. Oh, you can join on the pocket edition? Yep.
Separating them in Slayer.
Well, I'll make a new world and I'll call it the Respect.
That determined the game in game number 3. As we said, and we always knew going in, it would be a game of margins, not just on the score.
I have a world respect that's over 4 years old.
Between these players, 8 of the best in the world going head to head. Speaking of, let's take a look at Formal and Frost.
These are the Slayers for each respective team in Strongholds. KDs, you can see them on your screens, kills per game, damage difference, and looks like Frosty gets in and out a little bit more, takes a little bit damage on his way to getting those kills, but Formal has been very impressive, as we know, throughout Strongholds games that we've watched so far. But
your world named after me? Yup, it's gonna be called I Respect Your 50 billion for with Gillian billion. But you have to pay $50 though, okay?
They kept losing to Quadrant on it, and it got to the point where they were happy.
Yeah, I have a home that I had to work on one day in Oxy's world. Yup. Only the super exclusive could be in their Respect. Only the super exclusive. Like, you had to be here for more than like 50 years, bro.
They put that work in. The question is, how Optic put the same work in as FaZe Clan to take this away from them?
Here we go then.
I'll show you the world one day. I'll stream the world one day. Maybe tonight, because that's me. That's me. I'm so old. Yup.
For Optic Gaming, or will we be tied up?
Here we go, guys. This is like capture objective ABC. Stronghold. But I'm following you on platforms. Are you actually a secret agent or a spy?
Renegade trying to play around that OS. The Shroud goes down beautifully as well. Faze Shroud off the cut so no one can challenge it. This is early pressure for Optic to have to overcome. They're 2 dead. And look at Snakebite. He is holding
watching people die in Halo playing Animal Crossing. Yup, that is the shit, baby. Moose, I'm gonna play Stardew Valley one of these days. That would be cool, huh? I play Stardew Valley married like Leonardo da Vinci.
Look at Frosty was already in position to contest A as well. 2 kills again for Optic Gaming. It's still pressure coming in
running
from
bitches.
Faze.
Okay,
Moose.
Moose.
Trip cap and they're gonna get it.
Lucid narrowly gets those bullets into Nest to win that 1v1. Snakebite's the first to fall World 2 as well. Kills will be traded out with APG.
So Optic get a foothold for now, but you can see
entering
the game plan from Faze. They want to put the pressure onto Optic. They want to keep flying at them. Look for those trades in and around those strongholds that they control, and it's something we were talking about that Quadrant do so well, right? They're so good if they control.
It's crazy how they played on this map for so many years, and they always show something like new plays.
To jump back into a stronghold off of
you know what I mean?
And then you got to fight again.
Such an important part of the gameplay that we'll keep a very, very close eye on, as you say. Faze already 1/5 of the way done in the game, leading 51-17. They're also outslaying just by a bit.
Oh my God.
Snakebite playing a little bit of whack-a-mole there. He was cosplaying as the mole. Lucid is the man who has the mallet in his hands. Optic making the play onto A though. And Optic finally seem like they've got a little bit of control. Overshield coming up as well, but The 2 kills going down. Formal's going to have some heavy lifting to do with this.
I'm back. Welcome back. I'm Oxy.
It was a very important grab there. They were 2 dead. Formal needed to grab that over.
Where'd you go, Moose?
First of all, you also see they lose
Be honest.
well, so he is the last
Don't lie to me.
alive, technically.
Don't you like your father?
They needed this overshield. He narrowly avoids the green gun.
Hi, Oxy. I'm back. See, no sé por qué. My mom called me. Oh, what'd she call you on the phone? Like she was like, no, 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 no. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Faze now they're
Peanut
under pressure
butter jelly
themselves.
sandwich.
AB is in the control of Optic Gaming, and Faze Clan find
Dude,
themselves 3 dead
Formal
under
is like
pressure now.
formally like optimistic. Get it? Holy shit! Damn! Please shot. Dude, every time I shoot the heat waves, so it's so rare for me to get shot like that. Nah, from my hallway. There's a phone call hallway. I need to get that one. Ah. Wait, Moose, you own the hallway? That is insane. Moose is like my hallway. That is Moose's specific hallway.
Royal 2 for the slide. No trade though for him. Formal might be able to turn 2, but Renegade will clean things up with that sniper rifle. It's a double kill for him. And off the back of it, Optic find themselves 3 dead. And it's going to be a trip cap here momentarily for Faze.
And Lucid was your first spawner as well. That's going to give them a clear.
That's crazy, bro. The way, oh my god, triple cap.
74 to 41. Faze starts to pull away yet again.
Optic allowed to cap A.
Well, the rooms are one side, and then there's one lone room with this own bathroom and hallway, aka my room. Damn, so you bought it? I wish I was Moose. From my track. What the fuck was Moose? I wish I had your hallway. Honey and I would love your hallway. Moose, can Honey and I live in your hallway? Like you exit and then you just see us cooking there. Hey, what's up? The walls are so thin though, which is why I can't talk. Oh, you know how you can make the walls thicker? Get some cement like on your free time and just like slap it on, just like just scrape it like that.
On the unlucky receiving end of that.
Respects like you want to leave my trash can. Is it recyclable? Real.
They're going to get sniper overshield and will continue scoring. And here comes the
Moose, you can also put Lego bricks on the wall.
Trippy will fall as another player in the nest though.
Yeah.
Royal 2 is trying to hunt down with this overshield. APG and Lucid.
Do you guys like tangerines or mangoes?
Out, but they want the triple cap here. Lucid tries to fly around the corner. He has the green gun and the repulse, and Lucid will not win the fight. It's Royal 2. Trust that battle rifle like he had so many times before.
He's going to also finish on B here.
Damn, that was a nice technique right there, bro. Holy shit. Mangoes, yep, 100%. My god, fucking Legos on my wall. What are you talking about? Respect, do you like Legos? Do you like Lego My Egos? Have you tried Lego My Egos? They're waffles that were shaped like Legos and you could stack them up and then throw them on the wall.
And Optic with some great teamwork again. Keep themselves alive and manage to flip B. But look at Faze, out-rotating here at A. And even though Optic are going to play for C, Snakebite's going to be able to take this fight at B with the heat wave.
Let's see, he's getting pillar challenge though from Formal, which is a really important angle. However, the spawner is certainly going to help them as they push out a big door.
APG now left to defend it on his own. Like I mentioned, taking this battle, the heat wave usually gives you the advantage. And even
stick them there with maple syrup. Oh, yep, that's really good.
Eventually, with Optic 2 dead,
have you tried honey bunches of mayonnaise?
Renegade now going to make that push as well. Like pressure, still a 2-man advantage. Renegade.
Damn, dude, the way they're rotating right now is insane. Like it's constant. Oh my god, dude.
Alive, and now it's time to try and triple cap. Lucy's trying to be sneaky, trying to be obnoxious, and hopefully buys himself enough time to survive and get his teammates back on the map. But Renegade is having
Jesus, dude, Renegade's going off right now.
Triple cap once again. They are
you can hear the guy go, Renegade!
Another overshield. Faze Clan looks to be firing on all
then you can eat your fucking walls. Ooh, but what if you don't have any walls left?
Here, I'm looking back to inside. I'm flying at this one. Yo, John, can you look up?
Damn, they're talking right now.
Can you cap?
Yeah, I got a PJ. There's a guy.
Actually, we're just gonna hold. John, I'm watching you.
Yeah, we're holding. 25 Victor? Victor.
Yeah, I Victor. Nothing Victor, look pillars.
I'm watching pillars. Yeah, bro. I think they're gonna hit, right? They're gonna hit up. Repulsor's up. Repulsor 8 by weak.
Yo, Victor.
They're gonna come up, PJ. They're gonna come up.
The one is like a tribute. They're
gonna hit me.
They're gonna
Oh, nice, nice, bro. This one was like, ow!
Training. The other one's one back B. Training and 2 back B. Training and 2 back B. Waste ammo.
Pillars on you.
Yeah, make sure snipe goes off, John.
Damn, they straight up told him too. Make sure snipe goes off. You see, like that's the thing too. If you have power weapons, you know you're gonna die. Just make sure they don't get it.
Yo, if anyone can check heat wave, it's up.
Yeah, they have guys C. They have guys C. Can we go B? Can we go B?
Yeah, Matt, come in.
All three of us. All three of us. All three of us.
I think heat wave is up as well, guys. Bottom mid, he has heat wave, going pillars, going pillars, going pillars.
Right here. One pillars, one pillars, one pillars.
Nice.
Back me with repulsor. Inside repulsor. Inside repulsor. He's inside. He's back.
Pillars also. Pillars also.
Hey, would you want it back, B?
I got caps. Good cap. Good cap. Good cap. Just
Make a new play. Sorry.
New play.
We know where heat wave guy is?
It was down. It was down. Training. Getting this. Alright. I'm gonna go big door, guys.
No, two bottom mid. They're weak. Yeah, they're going pillars.
Posing. Yeah, I'm gonna clear your mud.
Sorry, Matt.
Nothing mud.
I can cap Matt.
Go on. OS.
One is big and the other one's capping. We should go for
Heat wave guy was an A somewhere.
I can double cut.
He's going key door.
Yeah, I'm double cut.
100% one key door.
G, go do it, Brett. Go do it.
We'll be in 5. Let's go. We 1 key.
I'm gonna try. Just go. I stuck one.
One in on it. They're gonna get it. We're good.
The guy in the back yelling, "Let's go up there." That was the whole crowd. Moose was a bunch, a lot of them. Fuck, dude.
Optic get the next
The way Faze is playing right now is so well. Like they're making Optic panic a bit.
Maybe it's time for Optic to start having their say in this game that we have in front of us.
Let's see what they can do. Lucid now, still working here on C3, dead. Frosty's your last player alive here. The 2v1 with Lucid and Formal.
Frosty wins that battle though, and it's so important because he keeps B in the control of Faze. Now they can take A off the rotation, and that one win has completely kept Faze in control of this map. AB still the hold.
Ooh, hell yeah, Moose. It's on Game Pass, by the way, Moose. If you have Game Pass.
Scoreline here, still 185 to 102. How much momentum did Faze take from that Aquarius CCF? You could argue the perfectly positioned game type for them to get back into series, not just on the scoreboard, but also in terms of momentum and energy as well.
Just a shout out, by the way, Renegade. He's 21 in the
It is, yes, Moose. Look at your Game Pass, Moose.
You have to make sure that stat line turns into a win.
Moose like, I didn't know,
Optic now
sorry.
making their play onto B. 3 dead here.
Moose, there's a lot of good stuff on Game Pass. I'm telling you.
Which was fantastic was Renegade making the play call from things like Victor. Let's go all 3. Let's go right now. Or even times when they needed to reset, saying new play, wait for each other. Really good communication and coordination has given them this 100-point lead. Renegade with a win bottom middle. Now maybe a different play call coming in as
Why
well.
don't I see it? Hang on.
Decide if it's going to be C or B. A kill does get traded out though, which means it's going to be a 3v3.
Moose is like, are you fucking kidding me? Imagine it told you need to upgrade. I'm just kidding, that's not true.
Should, and I say should, allow Snakebite to uncontested take B, because Optic, they're going to play for right.
You saw Formal was the man who wrote it's a base trade. Formal coming all the way around here.
You thought Formal was going to be the ones coming around there? What? Well, guess what? Formal ain't the one's going to be doing any of this. Welcome in, everyone.
Should be able to get C, but now there's a player on the cusp, but here comes Snakebite. He'll take 2 to the grave with him. The overshield has just come up as well. If Faze get this,
let's fucking go.
Oh my word,
that's what I'm talking about.
Close, but Trippy has something to say about it.
It was a 2v2 now. Renegade's your last
after
Trippy hits the brainer on Frosty.
Dude, every time they're capping a zone, the other zone's getting capped like instantly, and it's insane. It's insane how annoying Faze is being with it.
See, they just almost a slither away from getting themselves, but a double cap will have to do here. But look at the power that Trippy has in his hands. Heatwave, sniper, repulse. But Frosty, he's got the moves and he's got the shot with the barrel rifle to match him.
Oh!
Trippy puts it to use though.
What a reversal here. Trippy somehow stays alive in a very, very difficult scenario. However, it's Faze that at back B gets the last laugh. Clear it out by Snakebite. He'll grab the repulse. He'll grab the snipe as well.
Royal 2 already on the flank and tower. They use the ammo up. There's 4 repulses here, by the way, for Snakebite to play with.
Moose, party animal should be there. I'm not even joking, right, babe? Like dead ass, it should be there, Moose. Even Mookie sees it.
And although the start of this series was looking all Faze,
go on your Game Pass, on your thing, and put party animals.
Faze are coming back into this one. And if they win this fight, they should win this game.
Snakebite gloves off. He comes back to B with 2 tap of the Heatwave as well. He gets the clean B reset. And at 241, Faze will continue scoring.
I did, and it didn't come up. What?
To potentially tie this
maybe go look in the store, because it just came out.
Faze will do it.
I don't see it on Game Pass?
We got a series on our hands, everyone.
Moose is like, oh, there it is. Nice.
By the way, Andy and I
what?
each other went, hey, surprise.
It's not on PC Game Pass.
No surprises.
Whoa.
Here in Seattle.
Sorry.
And I think we've got what we came for. It's 2-2. between Optic and Faze. And let's not forget, in this total elapsed time, we could have seen Optic Gaming hoisting their second.
It's 2-1 right now. It's 2-1. Remember, they haven't.
In a row.
No, it's 2-1. Oh shit, 2-2.
At the front of the
Fuck,
stage,
best of 7, baby. What? Wait.
First best of 7. There are your stats. And I mentioned
Wait, what the fuck is wrong with me?
16 for him. A fantastic game from the Demon.
It's okay. It's only 20 bucks. I'll be able to buy it then. Okay, Moose. Okay.
Trophy, right? Because let me tell you, it doesn't
Okay,
move
you
on
gotta
that
make
stage. It
sure
stays
you
in the
don't
same
see
place.
any. You know what I'm
But
saying?
depending on how the last game went, it feels a little bit closer or further away. Depending
Mookie, are you
come
excited
out
for the
top
new
or if
stuff
you're the
coming
team who
soon?
loses it. For Optic, I
Hope
think
you excited
2
for
games ago it felt quite
winter.
close. But now,
maybe with Reach moved away.
Because I'm excited for summer
Maybe feels a bit more
and spring
equidistant from both sides. By the
fall.
way, if we take a look at some highlights, FaZe Clan will
I'm
outplay
more excited for
Optic
Santa Claus.
75-61.
I'm gonna be Santa Claus this holiday, guys. And when every time you guys watch, you guys should have a chance of winning 5 billion
always
channel
looked like
points.
FaZe Clan were just one step ahead of Optic, and obviously that's going to be helped by the Slaves, but I think they just had a little bit better understanding on how they wanted to approach that game type, right? They were happy to give up a stronghold to try and out-rotate another. And most of the time in that game, you never really felt that Optic were going to get more than a 2-cap. They had a momentary triple cap, but a couple of kills came in that slowed that down almost immediately. But FaZe just felt they were always on, pushing for a triple cap.
The fuck was on it?
Holding the 2.
Another Slayer.
And with the
On
numbers
recharge.
consistent in their favor with those stats that you just mentioned, it's
Oh
no
shit,
surprise to
guys,
see
let's
them
go.
take it 250 to 147.
Let's get him on medic.
Take a look at Optic's 2 wins here. They're a bit more narrow than FaZe's most recent 2 games, which were a bit more convincing, not just on the scoreboard, but in terms of overall gameplay as well. Needs to be taken into account when we think about things like momentum with these 2 teams. Yes, it's 2-2. But I think everyone in the building and everyone at home would agree that
Mookie,
right
I promise you, Oxy
with the
ain't
FaZe
see,
Clan
ain't
we
seen
head
nothing.
into
He's
game
conspiring.
number 5.
Game number 5, Recharge Slayer. Very
What does that mean?
game type as well, because this has been one that's been a pretty good Slayer for FaZe.
Ow!
One of the, I would say, most iconic clips came against Formal, as Formal jumped up with that camo, that's right, and found out that Royal 2 had a shock rifle.
I think an important stat to talk about too is the man on your screen, Lucid. We saw him in the last Slayer go 18-9 with 9 kills towards the end of the game. We have to look back to yesterday as well. Lucid was the only player across their 2 Slayers against FaZe Clan to go positive. Optic Gaming and Slayers has been relying on Lucid, which is fine as long as the wins are on the board. But the question is, how long can you rely on Lucid to go double positive in your Slayers? See if he can do it again.
Series is on a knife edge.
I know how Oxy be. Ooh, I see Mookie because you put a B right there because you be buzzing because you a honey motherfucker. I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
Moose, Mookie, are you excited? Is Mookie close to a 1 year subscriber already or not already? Is Mookie already a 1 year subscriber already or not yet? Almost, right? Not right, Mookie? Almost, right?
And they need to try and answer back.
No. Well, how much is Moose? Let me see Moose.
It really
You're,
does. As we get ready
Moose
for
is
return.
Moose is
And it feels like this grand final is already fitting.
just got 6. I swear to God, it feels like longer. Moose is 8 months, but I know Moose is longer. No, Moose has been here 8 months. She has a 6 month badge. I like the badge.
Absolutely. FaZe Clan says not so fast. And I think
Not
a lot of
1
that
year,
comes
just
down
got
to the work
dick.
that FaZe has done, not just
Well, what the fuck happened to the
over
quality
last
right
year,
here?
but specifically over
Is it
the
me?
past
It's
6 weeks
it's on their end, right? With the
since
quality.
last
Oh,
Slayer
okay.
Championship. Undoubtedly putting in the hours to prepare for this exact moment. Here is some stats on your screen.
I go sleep. Love you guys. I'm sleeping. Go get some rest, Mookie, okay? Oh, wait. I forgot to give you guys a shout out. Honey, can you give him a shout out, please? Show some love to these guys, okay? I love these guys so fucking much. Sorry, I completely forgot, dude. I'm just been like so out of it. Mookie, if I tell you what's been going on my PC, I'm like, you know.
I think that last game that we just saw really does influence.
Let me stretch real quick, guys.
Those stats have just swung back in the way of FaZe.
Yeah, absolutely. And as we said earlier, this stat is actually a really nice parallel to what we discussed with the actual games and how they've played out in terms of overall score lines. Yes, it's 2-2, but as you see, FaZe is the team here with several of the positive KDs on your screen. We're going straight into the gameplay here in your game number 5 Slayer. This will be the go-ahead game. The team that wins this one will be 1 game away from winning the series.
Well, it's a big game. And we start off with the POV of Big Game Trip. He's got that camo early on.
Oh,
He'll be able to take down Renegade. Easy kill for him. Shock rifle's going to be up as well. And he should be able to lock this one down. Beautiful shot to take down Snakebite and Royal 2. He knows his angles.
Oh boy, a dangerous peek and he knows it. You talk about Big Game Trip, and Trippy has been unbelievable in Slayers this year. It seems that he just hits a different level, not just this season, but specifically in Slayers so often with enormous stat lines all year long. Can he do it again here in game number 5? Shock rifle in hand, tied up 2-2.
Well, I can guarantee you this game isn't going to be a fast-paced one. It's going to be slow-paced for every shot that's taken. He's going to swing the momentum one way or the other. And the pressure on your shoulders if you are the player that is holding this shock rifle in your hands, it's pretty difficult to recreate it unless you're sat in a chair in the grand finals of the Halo World Championships.
Mark, you put it perfectly. There is a hush over this room, not just on your main stage, but throughout the entire venue. Sold out crowd, by the way, here at the Halo World Championship. And everyone very, very tentatively.
Maybe when that happened by chance, like when my something was updating in the
Only 2
background.
kills on the board, but it only took 1
Who
to
knows?
blow things wide open for Optic Gaming.
Optic push off the back of it. That's the question, right? They get those kills, and now they're going to try and flood. They have the information of where the last 2 players from Faze are. Trippy trying to anchor. Frosty going to give away his position, but now the flank of the reach ball comes in. Trippy has to be careful.
He's thinking about playing the shock. He has to play the shock. 4 dead for Optic Gaming, and Faze answer back, despite finding themselves 2 dead. And on the verge of being pushed, they dig deep, and they force the play of the shock, so that rifle will no longer be in play, and they lead by 2.
Camo coming up as well. Royal 2, or a plasma pistol just playing behind the crates. Nobody made a move on the camo quite yet, but Lucy's going to get that kill, and that's going to open the map. Trippy has, for the 2nd time in the game, now found himself the camouflage. Question is he going to try and play for a weapon, or is he going to try and play for some trades? Did he get stuck? Ooh, it was a little bit spoopy, but he got away with things.
Whoa.
Trippy, it's Neo! This is not Trippy anymore, it's Neo!
Speaking of spooky, 3 plasma nades and 3 of them avoided, and then very Matrix-esque, as you say. Trippy trying to stay alive, but he gets forced out.
Has he done enough damage for Lucy to hit this flank? And now he comes back. Snakebite stays alive, Frosty there to support him.
Oh boy,
Lucy comes in now though, gets 1. He's trying to clean up the damage, but with how tight the 2 players are playing, can't overextend and know that giving away that death is not going to be worth it. But at the end of it, Optic going to a lead. It's 10-9 in the favor of the green wall.
Man, just so nuanced there. Look at Lucid staying alive just long enough to do 1 more shot into Snakebite, which allows the trade at bottom tower. That's what we're talking about. It is a game of inches in every single engagement, and now once again, it's tied up at 10.
Repulses Royal 2 back, as well as that grenade. But the bigger story here is I think the Renegade just got that shock rifle. You saw it pop up in the kill feed. Optic have Faze trapped though. Faze are going to try to escape, and with the grapple, Renegade's going to take some space, but can he take some faces?
Damage on Trippy, however, not a headshot. Forced to retreat. Both teams happy to see how this one plays out for just another moment. Optic will get the opening kill from APG though.
Renegade answers back. 1 headshot good enough. APG gets another one to keep that 1 kill advantage here in the hands of Optic. Lucid will take down Snakebite. APG learns where Renegade is, and even though the kills have been going the way of Optic, you've now got shock and camo in the hands of Faze.
And how fitting, Trippy goes bottom middle. He says, usually when I'm down here, there's a camo. What's going on? Royal 2 had already snuck away with it, and this will be Faze's first camo of the game. They're down by 1. Royal 2 able to make the play here. How does he do?
Look how tight Optic are playing right now, all playing next to each other. Formore does have a shock himself, though. So Royal 2 is very aware that if he makes a play right now, that he's going to be running into multiple Optic players, and Optic just waits it out.
They wait it out, and Royal 2 actually tries to bait with his frag there and hoping that a tower push would come to the camo, but Optic Gaming, like you said, they play perfectly tight. They bait out the camo, and Faze is not able to use that camo to push at all. That will maintain the 2-kill Optic Gaming lead.
Snakebite should fully repulse, but he might have done it a little bit too early. Renegade on the flank though. Snakebite bought just enough time for Renegade to come in and get 2 kills. Royal 2 looking to move in and clean up some damage. Royal 2 somehow comes out of that situation with a double kill, and we have a tie game.
Ooh, big kills
We need to watch a Royal 2 POV.
Yeah, Royal 2 with Snakebite.
He's just run out of shock ammo.
Long time duo picking up those 2 kills. Eventually he'll have a sidekick, and knowing him, he'll put on a show with that weapon as well. 6:38 left in the game, and 2 kills there from World 2 and Snake, but we'll give them a little bit of a lead here for the first time in several minutes of play.
Another example of how you have to make a huge play to get any advantage on the map at the moment. It was Royal 2 who flies in, cleans up 1, uses that shock rifle, crunches another kill. And that's where the swing came in. 15 seconds till the camo comes up.
Formal was bottom middle. He actually hits a very nice drop slide that needed to off of the camo boxes to retreat to stacks. He actually gets punished though. Renegade decides to wrap that. And in the trades, it's going to be Faze that wins the battle in a 2v1 battle, bringing us now to 21-18, a 3-kill lead.
Lucid trying to make a move for that camo. Does pick it up. And it looks like Faze are happy to let Optic have that and not trade out a kill for it. However, Renegade will go down. So now there's a chance for Optic to get back into this. They have momentary 4v3 on the map, and they have Lucid on the prowl.
They've kept Lucid here to 4 and 3. Low numbers by his standards. Ping's going down. Doesn't want to waste the camo, just giving the info here. Lucid with the game in his hands, but not much camo left.
Faze doing exactly what Optic did a few moments ago, trying to play close, trying to make sure they can trade, but look at Optic, they're trying to isolate the 2. The only problem is, one of those 2 players was Royal 2. He gets the kill, Renegade gets another, Optic fall apart on the push, and even though APG is trying to clean up the pieces, it's Faze that holds strong. It is brilliance from Faze.
It's a very interesting timing push there. The reason that Lucid does that with the camo is he grapples across to heaven to avoid the pipe sideline. If everything else in the Optic push works out, that's a great play because all of a sudden he has an unbelievable vantage point on the rest of Elevator. However, as his teammates fall, the whole push crumbles and it leads to a 5-kill lead here for FaZe Clan at the midpoint.
Could be extended as well because Frosty has this shock rifle in his hand. You can see he's trying to play some angles, trying to find some bodies. He's going to spy out APG. Does he get the stick? Doesn't need to, because Lucid will peek and Frosty will accept.
Should be cleaning up this one as well. 2 dead for Optic, and now what was a 5-kill lead extends to 7. You get the feeling that FaZe's momentum has continued here into game 5 as well, with 4:23 left on the clock.
7 kills the advantage, but just remember, it's around a 7-kill advantage in game number 2, if I'm not mistaken, that was in the favor of FaZe, and they threw that game away. So Optic will keep that in the memory. It's the recent memory as well, knowing that they can make these comebacks.
Things have slowed down to a crawl. You get the feeling that Optic knows just how much is on the line here. Only about 30 minutes ago, they were leading by 2 in the grand final. And how much things have changed. They don't want to throw this game away as well. 2 more kills for FaZe.
Frosty gonna reach out as well onto Trippy. He wants this, but can't connect with the head. Royal 2 will be there to clean up some damage though, and he gets the camo for FaZe. Almost more important for him to get the camo and keep it out of the hands of Optic than it is to do anything with it himself. 24 kills for Optic. The lead still heavily in the favor of FaZe though.
Plenty of time here in the end for a team like Optic Gaming to bring it back. The question is, can they do it against FaZe's current momentum and composure? Looking too strong. 3 players in tunnel, this is dangerous.
It's a repulse battle at the moment. This is like something out of Star Wars, but Lucid surviving for now, as is Renegade. Renegade flies in! It's 3 dead for Optic though, and Snakebite gets the final. Optic fall on their push. They had to make the play, Andy. They had to try and force the pace, and FaZe once again just holds strong in their setup.
And what a sequence of events for FaZe. Whenever you see Optic Gaming with 3 players in Repulsor Tunnel having to push with their backs turned, you know things are bad for Optic Gaming. And FaZe has pinched them in the perfect way. 36-28 now.
If I took too long,
sequences of 4 dead. Here comes the Optic push.
Frosty's good.
Sorry about that.
He does have the grapple if he wants to try and escape a little bit quicker. Renegade will get a trade. But you can see now, with the way the game is formulated, Optic are just being forced to push. They're down by such a margin.
Hi, back. I'm Moose. Oh, fuck, you got me.
They have to keep trying to make...
I missed what was happening, but I guess FaZe is winning this one too. Oh my god.
That's so talented.
What is happening?
Like Frosty with a shot in his hand too.
And FaZe is doing so well on what we talked about earlier in the series. You cannot give Optic repeated opportunities to bring the game back, because as we saw earlier in the series, even if they're down by 10 slays, they will come back, they will bring it back. FaZe has been so disciplined in getting the first kill, the first pick every single time.
10-kill advantage.
Moose, you see them have the bots acting? They're acting crazy.
This is the last roll of the dice. It's going to be Formal who gets it.
Here we go.
Renegade though, once again in the kill feed, just working around the camo.
Damn. What?
Foremo's gonna be there. Oh!
How was that not a melee? What the fuck? Did you see that, honey?
There, what looked like it would have been a free 2.
Forming around 2,000 people, everyone watching at home, but it's not gonna count. And maybe that is a sign of things going well for Faze.
Fuck, dude. Oh my god, bro.
Renegade trying to close this one out in style here. It's 4 to go here for Faze.
Dude, this is insane. Oh my god. You think they could pull a reverse sweep?
Left, and as you said, Formo with the camo play, hoping something might happen. Instead, disasters in the long haul. Melee doesn't connect there. And 59 seconds on the clock here with 46-34. Really just a bit of a formality with Faze.
And the one thing you can maybe say that will bring some sort of comfort is that the lead for Faze was such that even with the double kill, it may not have influenced this game too much. Optic making a little bit of a late game rally though. However, it looks like unfortunately we're going to have to wait for a resolution to that game. Snakebite's game unfortunately looks like it might have just needs to restart at the wrong time.
Okay, interesting. And we're going to have, of course, the admins under review at exactly where that
one of the games crashed.
Looks like at the time of the reset.
Oh my god. Did you hear the people like, boo? Come on, man.
We'll have to get word from our station.
Dude, you please fix the memory leak with his update, bro. Please, for the love of God. 343. I don't want a big frame issue like last time. Oop.
Still interested to actually go.
That is a big oop, Moose, I swear.
A little bit early. Abacuses.
We think a few, yeah, I don't even know what the plural. I don't even know what the plural of abacus is.
Abakai.
Abakai sounded right.
I was worried about saying that because that could mean something I don't know what it means.
I just didn't want to say it on broadcast. They're using mathematical tools that they don't let you and I touch, which for good reason. And we don't do any of the numbers work. That'll all be done backstage, whether it's pen and paper or quantum computers. We're not exactly sure how the work is done for the game remake conditions, but I think all of us.
That is so annoying, bro.
Exactly where the score will be, and probably no one more so than the 10 folks on stage each side. 4 players and a coach per side, wondering exactly where and how this game will start in terms of score.
We'll find out as soon as we do. We'll of course let everybody who's
Moose, can you imagine if you were right there, like, you know, fucking doing that shit?
Andy, is Faze, right?
So it's 2-2. If Faze wins this one, it's 3. If they win the other one, it's over.
Series and teaching Optic what it feels like to receive the reverse sweep. Yes, there's still a little bit of work to do. This is a best of 7, not the best of 5
Snakebite from Phases.
But losing 3 in a row after being up
it's
by
so
2
weird. You know what I was thinking before this happened?
It really will, and how different this series looks. I think when we saw exactly what Optic
and I have
was
a
doing,
not I was with Faze also. It's kind of weird. It is
final,
weird, but I will say this also too. That you're getting like, that's weird.
Prepared for this moment.
Moose like, what do you mean it crashed?
They win the next 2.
Oh look, Honey's getting suspicious. Honey's getting angry.
Recharge Slayer.
I got taquitos, guys.
Well, an update for everybody who's watching. Some sportsmanship actually coming in from the side of Optic Gaming. They're going to forfeit that game. They knew that they weren't going to win that one. They thought that one was done and dusted. So it will be Faze Clan with the win in that game. And I've got to say, hats off.
Optic decided to forfeit that game.
A lot of teams would not have made that. But it does allow them to refocus.
Because they're like, we already lost.
Allow them to think
they're
about
like,
this next
get ready
game.
for the
so
next
Faze
one.
Clan do indeed go up 3-2.
Indeed. Looks like it was before we saw the game end. It was right around 40-30, so it was a pretty convincing lead that was coming in from Faze. In the end, it might have been even more points on the board in terms of when the actual game was restarted. Regardless, as you say, fantastic sportsmanship out of Optic Gaming, knowing that that one had been rightfully won by Faze Clan. And Faze Clan, as you say, takes the lead 3-2. We'll take a look at some highlights from the
I can't believe this is happening.
A couple of moments in this one, and I think the one
Dude, did I jinx this shit?
Kind of tipping the scales in the favor of Faze actually came from Royal 2. There was a double kill that happened in the elevator when the game was pretty close. That just gave them the shots, that just gave them a lead.
You shouldn't have put the sauce on
it. From there was a few picks that came in that just gave an advantage.
Because it's soaked in the bottle of the tortilla.
It felt like sometimes they were getting the first pick in team right, Andy, but then Faze would just flood, and they would manage to come out of it the better. This push that was formulated by Optic, though, you could see the idea, you could see everything was in place for it to work. The
this is ridiculous, bro.
Good, and Faze saw it coming.
In the late game, here you go. This
what are they gonna do now?
Close, 35-27, but in the
like,
end,
I'm gonna tell you, like, how would you feel? How would you guys feel
if actually like dropped on the box?
You know you're losing.
Melee'd over the top of his head.
Exactly, yeah. Melee, much to the chagrin once again of a Halo 2 player.
And then honestly, I would be so sus that I know we're losing, and then the game just crashes on me. Now, how would you? Okay, I mean, I don't know. How would you feel, honey? How would you feel, Chad? How would you feel?
A 6-kill win, the biggest margin we've actually seen in a Slayer between the two in a very long time.
It had to give us a weird ending to get what is a weird score essentially for us. But I want to talk about the next game type, Andy, because we have King of the Hill Solitude, which is, I would say, a more of an Optic-based game type, based on the fact that they love that control-based game type. They love game types around an objective. And if there's any game type you'd probably say Optic would want, it would be something like a King of the Hill against Faze.
Certainly, I think we've always seen Optic gaming not just this season, but in the World Championship as well, right? They prefer the methodical gameplay. They love to have a foothold. They love to be in a position to get that first pick. And I think the reason that Faze is finding so much success in that last game is Faze is always getting the first damage. They're getting the first kill. When Optic is not able to get that first pick,
the guys, I'm right there with them.
So I agree. I think they're going to look forward to being able to lock down the map, keep things controlled, focus on the comms.
Yeah, I think the interesting thing to highlight here as well is Faze wait their way back to our main stage, which is a more difficult setup than I thought it was to say, by the way. They're one game away now from resetting this bracket and giving us yet more Halo Infinite on our screens.
Dude. I hope Optic ties us up so we can get a game 7.
Series where it'll be the next series that will decide who is our Halo World Champions.
We always knew that if there was a team that
what's the next game mode? What's the next game mode? That's gonna be hype. What's the next game mode?
Gaming, it was always FaZe Clan. We've seen FaZe and Optic all year long. To be honest, for even longer than this season, of course. And FaZe Clan was the team that was poised
King of the Hill? Holy shit, let's go. Babe, no delation, right?
Only about 45 minutes ago, the tables have undoubtedly turned. FaZe Clan now one game away from resetting your grand finals bracket into a second best of 7.
Or, of course, Optic can tie up this series at 3-3 and send us to a game 7. And how many times have we seen this? Every time we have seen a chat like this, the Optic Gaming take, they come back to the stage and seem to have something different about them. Formal is at the head of the table right now.
He's gonna be crazy, bro.
Out the orders, and everyone else is listening.
I tell you what, you're seeing history written again. And very often when we see this, in just about 1 week's time, there's a mini documentary about exactly what was said, and it's quite often with Optic hoisting a trophy as well. We'll have to wait to see what was said backstage, but we will not have to wait to see what happens on the stage.
I was going to say, I'm not going to attempt to lip read, and luckily there wasn't enough of it to really make out what was being said, but I can imagine it's something along the lines of, we can't lose this next game.
Yeah, people are chanting break that wall.
Let's try and get it done right here, right now. Optic back on the main stage.
The ultimate test for both of these teams, and it goes without saying, two of the most resilient, if not the most resilient squads in the Halo Championship Series. We have seen them each time and time again, backs against the wall and finding a way to win. Each of them have 2 major LAN events wins this season. And we know that both teams, when pressed, when challenged, can do the impossible. Question is, can Optic Gaming send us to a game 7 here?
Well, let's not forget, the Halo World Championship Grand Final has a funny habit of having bracket reset.
It does.
And of course, the same happened last year with SSG, and it was Optic Gaming who managed to see that off in that second best of 7 and win the Halo World Championships. But a long way to go before we talk about that. King of the Hill head-to-head.
What's up, Optimus? We're watching the pros play, bro.
Once more. The Slayer was won by Optic, remember, in the most ridiculous and hectic ending.
Holy shit. Who do you think is going to win, Optimus? Optic or FaZe?
The fact that Optic are 4-0 here at the Halo World Championships on King of the Hill must be some sort of comfort after a very rocky 3 games.
It does set us up wonderfully here, and it feels like whenever we have a next game type to look forward to, and you're wondering if the series might be tied, we get a stats card from the fantastic team in the back, who lets us know that yes, indeed, the team that is down by 1 game does have a winning record and an undefeated record on this game type at the Halo World Championships. Optic Gaming, as you say, is going to be looking to that 4-0 record and looking to add to it in your first best of 7.
That's how it looks right now. And it's crazy how about an hour's worth of gameplay can change everything, right? We were probably thinking it's going to be a quick evening. Optic Looking like they're going back to back, looking like they want a second Halo World Championships. Well, that certainly hasn't changed that sentence, but now it's a more arduous road in front of them. And it's down to the 4 guys sat across from them. Faze Clan, the experience that these players have. This never say die attitude, and also maybe a little bit of a willingness to play the bad guy at times.
Here we go.
It's time for some guns to
Come on,
start
game
firing.
7, baby, game 7.
A massive game in the context of the Halo
This
World
is fucking insane, dude. We're literally seeing crazy shit right now.
Solitude King of the Hill. If it goes the way of Faze,
I hope you've been having a fantastic day, Optimus. I fucking love you, broski.
and we go once more.
We gotta play more RE5.
Last time we saw these two teams play this game type, Optic Gaming 4-0 in the King of the Hill match to bounce back in your series in the winners finals in a huge way. We'll see if they can do it again here and send the series the distance. We're underway.
On board with the demon himself. Couple of kills going to go the way of Faze, and that's an opportunity for them to jump into this hill. Instead, he's going to try and challenge bottom middle.
I'm eating
He's
tacos.
there to support Formal, but Formal will be cleaned up as Frosty now moves towards that hill. Sniper rifle in the hands of Faze as well, and we saw what Frosty could do with this weapon.
Trippy was your last player alive. He comes out a yard into Cafe. He's split. Notice that. We'll see if they can isolate the 1v1s here.
Double push coming in on those soda stairs. APG is going to jump up towards Cine and
I hope you've been doing. I hope you've been doing amazing, broski. I fucking love you, bro.
Will be traded out by Lucy.
And yeah, we have to do, but I'm gonna turn on infinite ammo this time.
Vulnerable to
Fuck
middle
it.
hill until they have the slaves to go alongside it.
Staying alive on truck. Pressure is coming in here. Trippy was the first to fall. Formal falls yet again, so that will be continued man advantage here. 2-man advantage.
Oh my god.
3-man advantage for Faze.
Beautifully done by Faze, and now Renegade says, I'm happy to step in that hill. Bit of a more of a chunk of a time going over to the side of Faze, and now they're just looking for those spawns. Optic's still 2 dead, make it 1 dead. APG gonna poke. Frosty can't connect with that shot. All the second, they're narrowly missing, but missing they are.
And it's safe to say that Faze has really continued where they left off in game number 3.
Oh my
Like,
god.
oh, it hits another one.
Fucking
It feels
Frost
like
is
they've been in
going off
control
right now,
since game
dude.
And that's the pressure shot, right? Because he misses 2. His teammates fall around him. And then the most difficult shot of them all, you would say, he has to hit and he hits it. That's what this game is about. That's how tight it is. Snakebite now steps inside of that objective. Trippy going to be challenging. Trippy could fall as well, but no, a big win here from Chippy on the snipe side.
Very big win. Needs to stay alive.
Okay, come on.
Loses one truck as well. And that is
Come
going to
on.
decide. Look at that. One battle, like we said.
Be
Keep
running,
an eye
bitch.
on
All right,
these
Moose.
pivotal 1v1. They will decide the series. They will decide the world championship.
Royal 2 moving out. Frosty and Renegade get 2. Optic Gaming on the back foot. APG trapped on the snipe side. Royal 2 looking for him. The thrust is good, but the trade comes in from bottom middle. Formal is there, but he's nowhere near this hill. Faze
Oh
Clan
my god,
completely
dude.
controlling it and decide to overslay once more to make sure that Formal was not a problem.
Oh
Renegade
my
comes
god,
down.
nice.
Wow. Trippy wins the battle, a key one against Snakebite. And just as quickly as we thought Faze might be closing out the top middle first hill, they do find themselves 2 dead, make it 3 dead. 1 is a spawn recycled. Now Optic trying to stay alive on your first hill.
Starting to look a little bit desperate. This from Optic moving towards that hill. Snakebite comes in for the help. 2 dead here for Optic once more. Renegade trying to survive. As Lucid will win his 1v1, but Frosty's there. APG moves out, and Faze the 3 dead. Frosty last alive once more.
Yeah, he's gonna get sniper
Frosty does
again.
have a Sniper rifle.
He's probably going to get away with it as well. And based on
What?
the timing, Optic
He
needs
did
to
a
go
trig
now.
jump.
APG knew that Frosty was going to have respawning teammates around Snipe 1 and Snipe 2. It's a great push from APG. Eventually, they'll trade it out with Royal 2.
Beautiful shots coming in from Royal 2. The shots look pretty good from APG, but Royal 2's looked even better, and now Faze move on that hill. Formal trying to control S3, and Trippy will get the kill on the hill to just stagnate that scoring once more, but look how close Faze are. But Formal, he's found a sniper. He's
Come on,
found the body
Formal,
and the
to your
toes
right.
of Frosty.
2v2 here. Snakebite gets in. Formal has to challenge.
Challenge he does. Body he does. He's got to be a one-man army right now, Formal. Everybody's pushing in. He can't quite connect. Royal 2 just giving him so much pressure that he has to deal with, and Frosty continues. 3 dead here for Optic, and surely Faze will step inside this hill.
Trippy knows he has to challenge, but he's not going to be able to.
Faze go up by 1. It's a 1-hill advantage, as now we move to the driveway.
And keep in mind that first hill takes a lot of time off of the game clock. There's only 2:17 left in the game clock, and of course in Halo Infinite, when you are in the hill, that game clock will freeze. So there's more than
Oh, when you I forget when you're in the zone, yeah, this clock stops.
Looking good here on your driveway hill. Certainly are. They want the rotate as well, so it's not just that first hill. You can see they're around 20% done on the next one, and they still
Oh
have
my
those
god, dude, I'm so
spawns
fucking
coming
tense
in.
right now, bro.
A couple of kills starting to favor.
It's not even funny.
Trippy gets one, but immediately the trade is there, and the efficiency at which Faze are trading out kills, Andy, has really stood out to me ever since that game number 3.
You put it perfectly, Mark. Faze is outslaying 34 to 23, an unbelievable margin at this stage of the game. And now with less than 2 minutes on the game clock and about 30 or 40% of the way done on your second hill, Faze still looking good. However, Optic Gaming may be able to get 3 dead here.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, Lucid. Oh, Lucid just did some magic, just dancing around the loop and managing to survive long enough.
See, Royal smart. Look, he's waiting for his team.
Back and pick up 2 kills on his way to helping Optic break. But here comes Royal 2. He's trying to hunt down the Formal.
So let's go Optic chant in the room. And they're going to look to their all-star players here as Trippy and Lucid, who tag team together on the driveway to make it 2 dead. Let's not forget in that last game, Faze did so well. Oh my, good shots from Lucid. Eventually he's traded out. Faze did so well to shut down Lucid. What do we say? He was the only player to go double positive in that last layer. However, in that last game, he was reduced to only +1. If they continue this, they will continue to find success. But Optic Gaming now taking a slight lead on your second hill.
It's so close. It's pretty much tied up. There's nothing between the 2 teams. Royal 2 will go down. APG. With a little bit of assistance will get that kill. Renegade trying to survive. Renegade will come back out and get 2, but there's Lucid. So 2v2 at the moment is a consistent scrap for these spawns. Lucid,
oh my god.
From Frosty does not save him. And Lucid wins such a vital battle.
A pivotal moment in that 2v2, as you say. That will lock down driveway here for Optic Gaming. They will stay in the lead in your second hill. Only 1 minute and 4 seconds left on the game clock. Right now, they are poised to tie the game, but here comes the push.
Holy shit.
They just want to get him out of the hill. However, the grenade comes in, Formal comes in, 2-4 for Faze, and with APG and Formal still stood inside of this hill, it's up to Frosty to get him out. Optic Gaming are 4 dead, and now they're on the back foot. Faze stand inside of the hill. The game plan might have just changed with 55 seconds left. They can't afford to just play for slays.
Look at the timing, look at the scoreboard here. Optic Gaming was moments away from closing out the hill. The 3-man push pays off through the light rifle tunnel now, and it only needs to be 1 additional hold, and Faze is still outslaying.
Royal 2 gets another one. Formal. He's been spotted out.
Oh my god, they scored another one, bro. Fuck, this might be it. Optic might lose, man.
52 seconds left on our game clock. And Faze. I mean, the resilience this team has shown in this series is absolutely unbelievable.
Unbelievable. 48 seconds left now because those first 2 hills were such well-fought battles from both sides. Faze Clan will lead 2-0 with only 43 seconds left on the clock. All they need to do is defend, wait, and bait out the hill.
APG still alive, but he'll go down. We saw where Trippy was. He was top of the sniper tower. Frosty will take down Lucid. Is 3 dead. Trippy nowhere near. And Faze are just adding to their stats right now. If they can keep Optic Gaming out of this hill, they will win the series, and we will go again, everyone.
Trippy wins a 1v1. There's the last player alive, but it took so much time off the clock. Only 25 seconds left, and on the Faze side, you know that they have so much time here.
Oh, man.
20 seconds left on the game clock. That's all they have to do is get through this period.
Formal inside of the hill. Royal 2 trying to force him out. Just remember, if Optic are in the hill, the game clock does stop. So even though 20 seconds might not seem like much, it's a little bit more than you think. But with the kills starting to stack up, and Trippy is last alive, surely Faze are going to win this game.
Back-to-back 3
Fuck, it's over, dude. No way. It's over.
Hail Mary play from Optic Gaming here and now.
They're not going to be able to do it. Last 2 alive from Optic are in the hill. If Faze can take them both out, then Faze Clan will have closed out this game. Faze Clan reset the bracket in Seattle.
Damn! What a game, bro.
Championships is not done yet.
Wait, it's not done yet? What do you mean?
And I think every
They go again?
fan in the room, us included, and watching at home, was hoping that we might just see another bracket reset at the Halo World Championship. We want more games, and as you say, the story
really do.
Is not.
Wait, what do you mean? They're playing more?
Finished.
We want more games. We want more series. And that's exactly what we're going to get here. Faze Clan win but not quite the Halo World
Wait, what?
Championships yet. But now they have a shot at doing so. That is your series layout. Optic Gaming 2 up, probably thinking, we got this in the bag. But then I think that game number 3, Aquarius capture the flag, the fact that it's such a heavy game type in the favor of FaZe gave them a little bit of momentum, a little bit of hope, Andy, that they could turn this series around.
I mean, having Aquarius CTF as your game number 3, being 10-0
What were
in
you
that
gonna say?
game type, it's unbelievably placed, and it feels like the story was written
What were
for
you
a
gonna
FaZe
say?
Clan reset. As you said, off the momentum of that game type, FaZe did not look back. And when you think about the resilience of a player like Snakebite, the general, as we call him, what was he going to do to captain this team
Holy
to
shit.
a victory? And not just a victory, but a 4-0 sweep
So is
in
that
the
it?
first grand final after losing the first 2. Unbelievable mental fortitude from all of Snakebite and FaZe Clan, Snakebite and all of FaZe Clan to close out that series and send us to a second best of 7.
Well, while the players get set up for the second best of 7 and we catch our breath, we're going to send it back to Lottie on the desk because we're going to get here in Seattle.
You know what, boys? I
So it's
never
not
say
done
this
yet?
often, but I wish you wouldn't, only because I
So
need
wait,
to
they're gonna
push
play another
myself here
7
after
games?
What we're just witnessing. Wow. What an answer back after those first 2 maps that went Optic's way. It really is just such a back and forth between these two. Honestly, it is so unbelievably close. But I've got to say, the maps that FaZe Clan have won have been pretty dominant. That first 2 maps, for me, were just terrifyingly close. Optic had the better of them at so many different times here, but Wes, talk to me about the transition, the adjustments that FaZe Clan were able to make, especially when their favorites started popping up in the series.
I mean, these games, every single one of these games, although like the scoreline might not be 1 kill here or there, it really is just such small margins deciding these like entire games, which is incredible to think about. One wrong play, one 1v1 going one way, Formal makes an
So what? I don't
incredible play on
understand what's
Aquarius that
happening.
Keeps the flag alive. You think that's going to be a cap, but somebody else
There
countered
was
it, and
no
these guys are actually just
man
playing
with
chess out here with
mayonnaise
each other.
as he
The level
myself
of Halo
was
that's being played right
free.
now is the greatest level of Halo I think we've seen in Halo Infinite, and that's testament to how talented everyone is. It's no surprise we get the bracket reset.
You're
I don't know. I
100%
think
right
there's
there.
one more
I think
game. I'm not
in terms
sure.
of timing
I mean, it
for
says, but I
March
thought it
on the
was
Faze
already
Tony,
done. Like,
one of those
they have
happens, and it
5
tends to
wins
slow
right
out
now.
control for either side.
Oh, they
And I
have
think
4
that's
wins,
what
right?
shows you how good these teams are when they regain control or
I
take
know, that's what I
control
mean, but
of a
shouldn't
map.
that be it?
They start to pop off, and it just kind of dictates the pace for one another. And adjusting to that.
Nah, FaZe has been playing like FaZe has been out countering them.
Got the better of them in the last
Like really
4 in the
well.
series.
Yeah, lots of times you play it for 15, 20 minutes and it goes down to 1 or 2 single plays. Back in that game number 3, which was the first win that FaZe got, that play that Snakebite made was huge. He ends up in the base when his team is 3 down, pulls that flag off the base, rotates back towards util side, stays alive, wraps towards car, puts down damage for the P side player, and eventually relays that flag back and ends up putting it out of reach. It ended up being the second flag cap where Optic never get to it. And kind of the same thing goes in that game number 4 and game 5. And I really want to point out Renegade as well. Renegade was on top of his game, 25 kills, 6,500 damage in that game as well.
Keep listing out the stats because that's what I was going to talk about as well. Is Renegade showed up to this series. Yesterday, Renegade was the only player on FaZe to go negative.
Crazy,
in
bro.
the series that they
Insane!
lost. This time around, Renegade started hitting shots, and good things happen for FaZe when that is the case.
Now, Wes,
What's wrong,
looking across the series, looking across the stats here, what has been really standing out to you? I know, obviously, having a best of 7 is a lot longer than normal,
No,
but any
I'm
moments in particular or individuals that you're
No,
really
I'm
looking at
good.
here going into the second one, because this is going to be another tall order, honestly. For
I don't
both
understand what's happening. Like, I really don't.
Looking at the stats, I mean, Renegade is
Give me 1
matching
second,
the
guys.
level and slaying power of Royal 2. And I think that when the duo is going up, that slaying dominance that these two bring, that's usually when FaZe Clan is at their best. It was a quiet series for Lucid. To see Lucid go negative in a series might, I don't know if I've ever seen that, and if it has been, it wasn't an important one. Lucid was not able to get going throughout that series a lot of the time, and that's testament to the amount of pressure that FaZe was putting in him in those last 4 games. I'd love to be able to see a little bit more support to Lucid to allow him to shine, because I don't feel like we ever really saw him with the shock rifle or the snipe for too often.
Now, we're going to have a talk about the next best of 7. I can't believe I'm actually saying that. The next best of 7 in this grand final. We're going to another one, folks. You heard it here. And you can see on the
Grand
winners
final
bracket here,
reset?
Optic,
What?
they have to do it again.
They're going
But what
again?
I will say, Tony, looking
Oh
at this,
my god.
this kind of happened to them last event, right, with Space Station Gaming. And it wasn't as close in that first grand final series.
Wait, why are they
got
resetting?
4-0.
What are they saying? Are you
So let's talk about
here?
the second part. How Optic bounced back, which they have done all season long, the resilience for this roster. How can they get this done, do you think?
Yeah, it's going to be tough now because one thing that Optic
Oh,
had going
shit.
for them going into this grand final is the fact that they hadn't lost a Slayer to Faze all tournament long, despite the fact they matched them earlier. Now Faze actually won that Game 5 Slayer, so when you go into the next series, I think it's going to be Solitude Strongholds to start things off. We know Optic are good at Solitude, but when you get to that Game 2 Aquarius Slayer, I'm sure Faze is going to feel quite confident within that Slayer, so that could be really kind of the turning point, is that Game 2, even if Faze go down in the first game.
And as we take a look at the series layout,
Can you search that up? What is a grand final reset? Why are they doing that?
They've been here before, to your point, Vlad, and they have proven that no matter what happens in this best of 7, if it goes the distance, they still have what it takes to get the job done. No matter how we feel mentally about the team, you know that they are a rock-solid mental squad. That
Dude, I'm so fucking confused right now.
So I'm looking forward to seeing Optic start this series on the right foot.
100%. We've seen them do it before. It has been tested and proven, tried and true. And I think that's something incredible about Optic and their resilience with this squad. And I think, look, they have a cushion for a reason, right? They have a cushion of 2 series to get this done in. I want to ask you a little bit about the series layout though, Wes, and how much do you think that actually is going to dictate things? We kind of saw it dictate quite a bit in that first one. FaZe really did kind of rip through their favorites and were really kind of a little bit more on the kind of nervous edge on the
This
first
is fucking
2.
crazy,
so how
guys.
much do you think that will actually play in
No
the second?
delation, right?
Yeah, I think Aquarius CTF saved FaZe in that series because that is their bread and butter. When I think of how Optic got back on their feet against SSG in the grand finals that got reset, it was Empyrean CTF. That was one of Optic's strongest game types at the time. However, this time around, Solitude Strongholds kicks this one off. And if you remember, Solitude Strongholds is a game type that they played yesterday, and it was 250 to 17 in FaZe's favor.
What do you mean?
They won that same map in dominant fashion at Fort Worth, did Optic, but you gotta have concerns. You don't have
Google
your bread and butter
says,
to kick it off like an Empyrean CTF, and is that potentially a problem if you're not able to get on the right foot on Solitude?
Then I can't put it on
100%.
YouTube if any
couldn't agree more with
delay.
that, to be perfectly honest with you. But like you said, you know, it's been 2 kind of faces of the coin there with that literal map and mode in 2 different events. And the question is, which one will come up here? We're going to actually talk about 2 different individuals here with our player head-to-head. We have Lucid and Renegade on your screens right now. And obviously, in terms of the KD here, it is a bit skewed because obviously FaZe coming off a hot kind of 4 in a row here.
Kind of weird.
Lucid, you know exactly what he's going to do when it counts. I mean, Tony, this guy has been absolutely lights
Sometimes
out
it's
this
the
entire
stream,
tournament. Has also in that first grand final series. So I'm not too worried about the KD here. Are you picking up on anything in particular, though, from the side of FaZe? I mean, John, stepping up to the mark like you asked him to.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, Renegade's been absolutely out of control.
It might be
Game
there.
3, 26 kills and 9 assists. Game 4, 25 kills, 6,500 damage. Even that Game 5 Slayer, which was the so he's really been kind of the anchor for this team and the reason why they were able to go back to back to back to back in that series and why we're going into a second best of 7.
The big difference between those 2 stats and why Renegade was so favorited in the
A double elimination grand final allowed the Hammer bracket reset part. This means that if the competitor playing for the losers bracket beats the otherwise undefeated competitor, the grand final will resend. The series will be played again. Wow.
On recharge. Lucid was not able to have the same opportunity as Renegade throughout that series. You give either one of those 2 superstars the opportunity to go off, I guarantee you they will.
I will also say about Renegade, I think something that has really pushed him forward and excelled in, especially in the later half of that series, was the fact that his challenge, his ego challenge, so to speak, that he's known very well for, was working out very nicely. I think the main reason it was working out is because the second FaZe regained any type of control or had control, they were able to pick off Optic. They weren't able to then run together.
We're sorry about that, guys.
Dictate where they were placed. That way,
I have no idea when the delay started, but if it is, then I guess it can use this for YouTube.
He's not getting surprised from behind or, you know, to the side. There are
I
clean
literally
challenges
asked, like,
Renegade
people to
can take. He sees that path, he's let off the leash, and he's able to go and do just that. And anyone that he misses, anyone that he manages to get really, really weak, there's someone there to clean it up. That was to the rest of it. But what did you make of maybe the kind of discipline that we're seeing from Renegade and the likes of Faze 2?
Honestly, I saw Renegade going rogue a couple times and was kind of worried. I was like, he's throwing his life away, but Renegade kept getting those kills. I'm honestly expecting Optic to start catching on to Renegade going rogue and maybe being able to find a pick and then gain numbers, and off those numbers do we have some success. Because I do think that Optic started to catch on throughout that series and found opportunity in those. It's a matter of counterbalance, because sometimes Renegade going rogue is hard to stop. It
is hard to stop, but if you can stop it, that is your way in. That literally is a given way in, an open door, so to speak. We're seeing Optic on our screens right now, and Tony, I just want to say, talking about picks, Formal, he often gets the first pick. Talk about opening a door. He
so
often
weird
does
how
that
that
for his
happens, though.
team. You see him on the kill feed
Can
first
you check
after a little bit of a
like
stalemate.
every 30 minutes,
that is
honey?
so
Like I asked,
important
like,
for this
before,
Optic
just to
gaming
see,
roster.
like,
You get the
when
numbers
it'll
down
just
for
start
Faze.
happening.
You can start pushing and collapsing, and we see them do that so perfectly. The teamwork is so strong. So Formal for me is a massive focus. What do you think he can bring to the table as well for this roster?
I think
well, at least I fixed it for the grand final reset. I'm gonna have to see when the delation started, guys, because I really wanted to upload this on YouTube, bro.
Definitely going to be Formal. His centering is always on point, which is
it kind of sucks, man. Like, I'm trying my best to put out content and everything, you know. Like, I feel like I have no support on this. Like, I'm really a one-man army on this shit. Like my fucking Elgato thing, I don't know why it doesn't delay sometimes, bro. It pisses me off. I really don't know why. I really do not know why.
18 kills and 7 assists. So the side by side did lean towards Renegade.
It's weird. It's fucking weird news because Honey has told me too, like I don't know, like it just did on its own. Honey has told me that shit would just do on its own, but the thing is, like before, I didn't do that.
The moments that create champions. The last time I remember Optic going backstage was when they got the bracket reset on them and they came out guns a-blazing. I would love to go to an Astro listening very early on in game 1 to see how the vibes and the confidence of Optic are, because that will tell me how this series will go.
Yeah, indeed. I've got to say, whatever is said backstage, especially at the last event, the regain came in hard. It came in strong. It was very difficult to stop. Of course, a very close series, but I think the mental fortitude you have to have to lose the first one is just unbelievable. But they have done it before. Optic have come back from a bracket reset and won the whole damn thing. But Faze, they're looking pretty good at the moment too. I hope you guys are enjoying this ride, because we're going to get into the second best of 7. I'm going to head on over to our 2 wonderful casters, Onset and Brav.
Well, here we go then. Wonderful job breaking down what we just saw, and we're about to expect to see as well. Faze reset the bracket, and with all the players of both teams back on the stage, Andy, well, you need to find a world champion, man. The bracket reset is here.
Only 7 games separating these two, and I'm not gonna lie, you know, I've been talking about it backstage a lot. We would do anything for a bracket reset at the Halo World Championship. There's just something special about it. Here's a reminder of what your reset series layout will be. And let's not forget, you just heard about it, but Stronghold's Solitude game number 1. The last time we saw these two play it, Faze beat Optic 250 to 17, and your winners bracket final game 1. We'll see if they can do it again.
I was about to say that's the wrong adjective. They absolutely smashed them. 250 to 17 is not close, but Optic would have learned a lot from that, of course. And we'll have to see if the little team talks that have gone down affect the teams on our main stage. Because remember, it's 4 back-to-back games now that FaZe have won. But take yourself back 1 year ago, and it was 4 back-to-back games that sent SSG to a bracket reset. From there, Optic Gaming went on to become your Halo World Champions. There's a lot more Halo left in this series, but now it's a shooter to decide who will become your Halo World Champs.
Your second series here, and the final series of not just the Halo World Championship, but the entire season. Only one team will hoist the trophy. Right now, it sits equidistant from them at the center of the stage, and we're in.
Alright, let's go, guys. Grand finals. I pray to fucking God my God works for me.
Middle control so important. Renegade, he's been pushed by Trippy. It's 1 dead, but it's 2 caps. And Optic Gaming will start scoring here.
So let's say I want Optic to win. Please.
Knows what FaZe can do against them.
Come on, Optic.
As you said, devastated by Faze earlier on this exact game type earlier in the weekend. They know the work that needs to be done and just how talented Faze can be on the game type. Snakebite wins the 1v1.
Formal has the sniper rifle though, and we know that playing around this shrunken hotel is so good at locking down these angles. However, Faze are stacking bottom middle at the moment, and they will get the conversion. Player sliding by Formal at the moment, and Formal's under pressure, and here comes Renegade. He hits the body, but it's not good enough.
2 dead here for Optic then. Kill traded out in the favor of Faze. That's 3 dead here.
Might be a triple cap as well here for Faze, and warning signs starting to show for Optic Gaming. They've got more points than they did the last time these two teams met on this game type, but this situation is what led to Faze running away with it.
It was. Kills cleaned up as well, and it has been constant spawn.
Dude, they had their holding angle so annoyingly.
Continues to come in for FaZe Clan right now, outslaying 9-5 off the open.
APG last alive, first off spawn, waiting for the spawns. Look at Renegade, didn't look at those spawns to try and influence.
Now he's going in there, man.
Optic Gaming, we're going to be spawning on the map.
Navi.
Lucid, very aware of what's going on, but this triple cap is continuing, and Renegade's reign of terror, it continues alongside it.
And how about the side of FaZe Clan? What a good omen for them to see this game type as their game number 1 in the series, knowing they already wrecked Optic Gaming in this exact game type this weekend already.
I was about to say, a triple cap been in effect for quite some time, and the crazy stat was Frosty didn't even have a kill. Optic Gaming a 4 dead again. And now they're spawning down on the bottom of the sniper. They're going to get cycled again, you would imagine.
2 dead still, yeah. Renegade's going to continue to apply the pressure here, likely lift up here on S2.
APG has no idea he's there. There's the bandit, and even with a repulse, APG can't survive. Optic are against the ropes right now.
Good. It's so bad right now.
Another kill here. Lucy gives him the wiggles, but it's a killing spree. 3 dead again for Optic.
Oh my god, what is going on?
It is, and like you said, more points on the board for Optic Gaming, but if we're honest, not by much. It's already 151-22.
Trippy first spawner already taking damage. APG trying to force spawns himself, or force himself off of the spawn, I should say. Snipe's coming up in a second as well.
This is crazy.
Stem the bleeding. That cut is deep. It's 170 points to 22. And Renegade has got the long stick in his hands again.
A deep cut indeed. He's not
Oh
done.
my god.
Lucid out of the loop. And just because we might not have much time left in this game number 1, let's get to a listening with FaZe Clan.
I'm on the other side. Yeah, I got you. John, I have your cross.
Yo, they're aping hotel, guys. Aping hotel.
Yo, there's two hotel.
Trigger one in bottom left.
Watch the go truck.
3 open field.
I'm give me a sec. I'm gonna down to fight this guy.
This is fucking insane, bro. What the fuck?
He's weak. One in blue.
Oh my god.
The triple cap has destroyed Optic Gaming, and FaZe Clan just moments
Dude,
away
like,
from closing out game 1.
This is unbelievable. Devastating.
Total domination, bro. I'm not even fucked, bro. I need to fix my settings.
Blink and you would have missed it. FaZe Clan tear apart Optic Gaming in game number 1. It never felt close.
Honey, what do you think of that?
FaZe outslay Optic Gaming by almost triple. It's 29
Holy
to 10
shit.
in the kills category, but more importantly, it's 250-22 on the board. Only a 5-point total difference, but either way you look at it, it is an absolute decimation from FaZe. What a game number 1 to start off your reset.
4 minutes and 20 seconds is all that Stronghold's game took. It was an absolute bloodbath. Optic just couldn't get on the map. I can't remember a time they were 3 or 4 alive, honestly. Constantly cycled on the spawns, constantly under pressure. And there's your punctuation mark. Renegade taking down Trippy.
Renegade goes 8-1, and no player in the game even hits double-digit kills. That tells you just how fast that game was, and once again, how different things look. FaZe now leading, having managed to get to the bracket reset.
You guys
for the
want some
first time,
donuts?
leading here, and what will be the final best of 7. An unbelievable game
I don't want
number
you
1
to see
from
me
them.
eating.
Next up, Slayer Aquarius.
That man on your screen is on a mission. He wants to be known as the greatest to do it. Well, that performance from him and his 3 teammates is probably one of the best performances you could expect in a grand final in a particular game type and mode. But now we have to look ahead. That's in the history books. That is done and dusted. And even though it was, you know, a game loss and it was a devastating game loss, it's one game, right? It's essentially a 0 or 1.
I'm gonna go. GF is back. Oh, okay, Moose. We love you, Moose.
Take a look at Halo World Championship on the left side versus the grand final alone. Of course, very different numbers that you're seeing on each side of the board. To see what he can do and the rest of the game.
Know how you both.
One thing to highlight here, though, Optic. Bad news game 1, forget about it. Aquarius Slayer is the game that they won against SSG to close out the reverse sweep a little bit earlier on. They won 50-23 against SSG as well. So they know how to get it done, Andy.
We've seen them decimate. That SSG game you referenced, that was at Fort Worth. 50-23 is an unreal scoreline for them. We'll see if they can do it here. Backs against the wall. Optic Gaming need to tie up the series here. Faze, though, looking to go up 2-0.
Backs against the wall. Kind of the story of Optic season.
Oh my
so
god.
far.
They're so loud in the crowd.
But they came out of it at the last event to prove they are still one of the best in the world. The question is, are they good enough to deal with what Faze are bringing to the table right now? What the first kill will go in the favor of Faze, and the heat wave will go there as well.
Look how non-traditional this start is, right? Everything slowed down. It becomes just a battle at the 50-yard line with both teams trying to just play chess with one another, getting the opening damage.
3-2 the score. Corner will be cleaned up. The heat wave will stay in the command of Faze Clan. Optic got themselves a couple of really important trades in that opening battle as well, because it felt like for a second that it was going to be a 4-0 start for Faze Clan, and that Optic were going to be under pressure even more. But Former with a couple of kills has kept his team in this one.
Big kills, as you say, big damage there. Very easily could have been 4-0 had they not answered back in the way they did, but they get 3 dead for Faze, now tied 5-5.
Oh!
Renegade doesn't even get a shot. You can see 2 players actually pinched him there, and I think the audio cues were a little bit confusing. What way he wanted to look? Was it left? Was it right? And even with the heat wave, if you can't decide on one target, you're not going to get to pull that trigger, and Optic go into a lead.
Let's go, Optic.
How that felt.
Come on, dude. This is fucking hype, bro. Holy shit.
The fact that we have these 2 teams here with just
Dude, I'm gonna go so hard on the next scene. I'm not even joking, bro.
Each game tries to get the trade, can't. Frosty eventually takes down Lucid bottom middle in a very impressive micro battle. Keeps Faze within 2.
Optic fans trying to will their team back into the winning side of the column, get those games on the board.
I'm definitely gonna have to get a
what a difference
controller
they can make to their team.
that can connect to my
Trippy,
computer.
with that commando, is going to get one just to give Optic a little
No.
But look how slow this game is.
Anytime soon.
Aquarius Slayer, and it is almost at a standstill.
Exactly what I was going to say, Mark. I think everyone watching is thinking the same exact thing. How often do you see an Aquarius Slayer play this way?
Holy shit.
Gameplay specifically, and the flow of the gameplay is just indicative that so much riding on this game type. We never see it play this slow, this methodical, but neither team wanting to be the one that makes the mistake here.
And again gets the QT. Is that going to allow him the freedom to make some plays? He will find Trippy, and Former will fall as well. So the lead extinguished here. We're tied up at 11-11, and Renegade keeps flying forward. He has the QT, so he should be gathering info. He just played Scout.
And each time we're in a Slayer, you're going to hear the same theme. Once again, it's been Lucid. Gets the trade there, by the way. 3 dead for Faze. It's a 2v1. Trippy and Formal versus Frosty at the moment. Frosty likely going to scarper back to teammates.
Frosty gets away. And with Faze Clan all respawning, Frosty comes back and says, Trippy, you shouldn't be chasing us. Because that's what can happen. 14-14.
Dude, I'm fucking
9 minutes
scared.
left, and with the speed this game is being played at, Andy, it wouldn't surprise me to see yet another Slayer game not go to 50.
And how often do we see these teams tied throughout these games? It's
sure,
truly
God, this fucking
so
Elgato
evenly matched at 14
it has me so paranoid.
A listening with Optic Gaming.
Blue card jump. 2 guys card, 2 guys pink. Card on shot. Blue card jump, jumping up.
Card 2 weak, guys.
Nice. Last 2 pink.
Probably up, guys.
I have yellow jet, guys.
I don't know how the games are just tied up.
P1 weak. Blue street.
Absolute blue street. There's 2 there. Fridge hiding.
Damn!
Yellow pink. They're all pink, guys. All pink.
Blue print P2. One's P2.
They're both fridges, guys. Be careful.
Blue bridge, going blue. I gotta back up. Bottom center. Front blue. Frost round. You're good.
Yo, one guy P2. Blue P2.
Nice.
Jumping 2 with a heat wave. 9
Got it.
2 dead.
Blue jump. One blue jump.
Yellow street. Stay by weak, blue gen.
I got back up.
Streams absolute, blue streams absolute.
Ping on red. Corner red. Frost tap on heat wave. Yeah, one shot on heat wave. One shot.
There, blue first also.
I'm one shot.
Holy shit.
I got one.
Nice job, Formo. Come on.
Absolute. Yellow cover, one shot. Yellow pink, they're aping. They're aping kind of. Right yellow right now. Big one. Yellow pink jump.
They have a
I'm baiting. I have heat wave here, guys. Yo, two, oh, nice. You two, go. Fight yellow. Fight pink. I'm in yellow fridge. I'm trapped yellow fridge. Yeah, watch I don't think. Yo, one's L3. We gotta get out somewhere, guys.
Yellow pink now.
Guys, let's go. Yellow pink jump.
Nice, we got one.
Yellow pink jump. We should go. We should go front. Yellow fire, one shot, John.
Optic have a 1 kill advantage as we head into the mid game here. Lucid looking to clean up some damage on Renegade and does so. Snakebite still with his QT and a little shoulder peek, which is cute itself, but Optic keep that 1 kill advantage.
Back and forth tug of war throughout. Not
Jesus
just the series,
Christ,
but also
dude!
this
I'm
game
fucking.
Of course, as you say, 23-22, and it's not really a surprise. Faze is 12-2 in this game type this season.
Why? I'm
Optic
so
with an impressive
confused.
record as well at 9-5.
We should win in her house.
Is who will go away here at the midpoint.
Yeah, we're doing.
APG, probably the most experienced player on the main stage when it comes to Halo. He's been doing it for years. He's a world champion.
Come on!
And they lean on his experience in these moments. Gets one trade and the finish onto Renegade, but Snakebite is there to keep this game inseparable by score.
So we have to highlight once again, it was always a matter of keeping Lucid and the Slayer specifically limited in what he's able to do in terms of total game impact on the Optic gaming side. When Faze was on the receiving end of losses, it was Lucid going double positive in Slayers. And since Faze caught fire in your first grand final, they have kept Lucid to only 7 and 8 in this game, and also limited once again in terms of overall damage and output in the Slayers overall. It has been a key to success, but there's still half of the game.
Dude, it's so weird, crazy how they peek and look, like it's like
side of the map, so he's going to be
just creep on each other, like
more
boop,
likely
boop,
to be the
boop.
aggressor in this situation. As Royal 2 is going to be playing anchor and trying to bait some players in from Optic. And again, your screen now, like I mentioned, 2 thrusts to play with. APG going to be pushing, but he's got to reload. There's a thrust, but Forward's got one as well. APG there to keep alive, but look how weak these players are from Optic. 3 of them trapped in the fridge.
Wow, that is a strong fridge holding all of Optic Gaming roster weak. And they do manage to get their shields recharged and push back out. As you said, Formal picks up another one. So Formal staying alive with that thrust 1v1 not only gets him that first kill, stays alive for the second and helps them get back out of fridge. That is now a 3-kill lead here for Optic Gaming.
Formal getting aggressive as well.
Oh, I thought he stuck him, bro.
Pay for it. And that's what you see in the risks having to be calculated. APG!
Oh my god.
Frosty with that win and the thrust has just dragged Faze back into this. It's a 1-kill game.
Frosty's still fucking beast for Halo 5.
2 dead at the moment. Lucid just gives him a cushion.
An excellent thrust there. Comes back with the heat wave as well. And just like you said, it was always going to be the heat wave and thrust that were going to be the difference maker in these Aquarius games. No surprise it's the case here as well. Royal 2 barely gets away from the Dynamo damage. He will live to tell the tale and circle back with the team. But look how Optic is stacked here, making the car side push.
Frosty's trying to bait out. APG gets the kill though onto Renegade. And now Faze having to escape.
Nice.
Frosty manages to do so, knowing the value of this weapon. Lucid going top middle, survives. As Frosty goes on the hunt, making sure that he's clearing out the closet to make sure that Faze has got a base to push from.
And how fitting that once again it has fell silent here in Seattle despite the sold-out crowd. So much on the line. It's a 1-kill.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
4 minutes left.
No.
1 kill the difference, and it's Frosty.
Nice. No.
Who starts to burst to life. Renegade looking to move forward.
Oh my god.
Don't panic too much.
And based on player reactions there.
Hey, maybe
Dude, are you fucking kidding me? Look what happened!
Word from our station referees on exactly how it will continue to play out, but we have an eye on player cams, and so do you. It looks like still in game here. Have to see how this progresses here. All players still in the match. However, just losing an observer, we should be able to get back in shortly.
Yeah, we should do indeed. We've got a feed at the bottom of our screens. We can just about make it at the moment.
Oh my god!
Because it's the 34-32 lead for FaZe Clan. It's going to be a bit of radio
Oh fuck, my foot got stuck.
We'll do our best to keep you up to date with what we can see, and hopefully you can enjoy as well.
There we go. We're back into the game.
Thank goodness, that was going to be awkward.
Big shout to the
Oh
team in
my
the back.
fucking god.
Finding a way back into the gameplay here.
I don't know what the
35-32.
fuck happened.
Faze making the push. And Faze with that 3-kill advantage, make it 4. And now all of a sudden, Optic find themselves 3 dead.
Wait, what the hell?
Trippy is trying to survive. Frosty taking some damage.
What's happening? What's happening right now? What is...
30. Faze have taken over in the late game.
They have.
Dude, this is so weird.
Optic, you can see they're going to slow the game down. Again, no surprise there. Need to dig deep. Now, let's not forget Optic Gaming and late game Slayers. We have seen historically been able to slow games down.
Holy shit, dude. What is happening?
Find themselves falling 1 and 2 dead here.
Well, players just really struggling on the map at the moment. It's Trippy. Usually Aquarius Slayer is the game type, which I would say usually is the standout. 5 and 12 in this game, but with a few kills going their way, Optic keep themselves in it. That last few moments, Andy, was so important, I think, not just to the context of this game, but maybe to the context of where the Halo World Championship goes.
It really was. To bring this game back now within 3, after being down by 6. Quite a statement, and it's just another chapter in the Optic Gaming book. When you have a player and a coach like Lunchbox behind you, you find a way.
APG finds a way, he gets the stick onto Snakebite, survives. Trippy gets taken down by grenades though, and now the flank coming in from Lucid, but is he going to have the timing? It looks like Faze might have escaped, but APG doing some huge work himself at the moment. He's 11 and 8 in this game. He is trying to drag Optic into this game.
Well, Lucid, even while screen watching, does such a nice job there to check low gen, almost gets the kill. However, unable to do so, so they will stay in a 2-kill deficit. However, 1 heatwave shot left for Lucid on the pink push.
Frosty's stat line at the moment, by the way, is 10, 11, and 10. 0 on the KD, but contributing to 11 assists as well for his team, shooting everything that moves.
Lucid just getting a little bit of opening damage. More important, though, is the info on that moment. They know the entire team is trapped. They're checking every bit of gen here.
Let's take ourselves back. The last time that Optic were forced to make a push, they did not come out the better side of it. But this time they've got the heat wave for Frosty.
Holy
Look how
shit.
annoying he's being. But not annoying enough. It's a tie game here. Formal with double. Formal still alive as well. QT's away.
What the
Here
fuck?
comes Trippy. Optic into a lead.
Oh shit.
43-42 here. Optic only up by 1. The Let's Go Optic chant starts in the room as well. The next push will determine the game.
Optic fans start to believe once more. Maybe Optic themselves on that
Come
main
on.
stage start to believe once more. We've still got time left. Lucid gets 1 though. Traded out immediately. It's a 1-kill game.
They're going to flood there. It's a perfect flood into the fridge to make sure that kill is traded out.
Come on.
44-43.
Lucid in the 1v1. Oh, it got windy in there.
Ooh.
The pressure may be felt by Lucid as Renegade comes out with a kill. 15 seconds remaining. Oh, and Renegade cuts down Formal.
Oh my
1
god.
kill the advantage here for Faze.
Gets a free kill. He knows he needs to clear out the base here. They're up by 1. 7 seconds left on the clock. Here's the push.
Royal 2 gets 1. 3 seconds left. Formal ties the game up once more. It's absolute carnage to the base. Optic make the push. Optic make the push.
APG's controller was down. We're into overtime.
If we went into overtime, it was tied up as the game
It went into overtime? Are you fucking kidding me? That's impossible. It literally
now
was
into
tied.
OT.
Oh my god.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
And it's just how it goes with these two teams. 2:38, but you won't need that much time on the clock here. Optic Gaming needs 2, Faze needs 3.
We've just learned there's new margins. We thought it couldn't be closer. We've just learned it could be. Overtime in a Slayer. Trippy with some shot grenades. Optic want to make the play. They want to be aggressive, but Trippy's got to be careful. Look at Frosty.
Trippy, be
He's ready
careful,
to jump up onto
dude.
this. They have to make the play. Half shield
Dude.
is Trippy. No shield is Trippy, but can he survive here?
Here goes Formal.
Formal's got the heat wave. Faze have to retreat. And even though Faze are down by 1, they cannot afford to give away a few kills. Snake
Oh!
He'll go down. It's 1 more for Optic to tie out the second series we find ourselves in.
49-49.
Oh my god, Royal 2 gets the kill. It's 1 kill.
Oh my
It's
god, they're
1
both
kill.
tied up. They're both tied up. Come on. I wanna fucking lose my shit, dude.
Lucid kind of trapped on the bottom of pink here. Faze do not know where he is though. It's a complete standoff. This might be the closest Slayer game you'll ever see.
Lucid 16 and 12. Guess what? Optic's right back in it, and Lucid, unsurprisingly, is your standout Slayer player. We've seen it time and time again. Faze unable to keep him down, and now he's +4 game in his hands here.
60 seconds or so left.
Dude, about to have a panic attack. Well, what the fuck?
Coming in as well from Formal. Checking those corners. Who's the bravest player on this main stage?
Getting a bit of info here. Here comes a little bit of push from Faze. I've never seen anything like this. OT has been extended all the way. Here comes the push.
APG's got the info. Who's going to win this fight? Stay boys!
Fuck. I saw what happened there.
The captain! The general! And the one that FaZe can rely on in the closest Slayer game you will ever see! FaZe
What
will
the
win it!
fuck?
50 to 49.
Jesus Christ.
And as you see the FaZe members chanting "Break the Wall," you also saw Optic Gaming fans stunned at what they just saw. We have got to take a look at the end of that game again. I meant what I said. I have never seen a Slayer like that. A finish that deep in overtime. This is the first in history that we've seen anything like that.
This is genuinely blowing me away, dude.
I'm going to give you a little bit of a story here, a little bit of backstory about Snakebite. He has always said in a standoff, he would rather be the player that dies trying to win a game than the player that dies not trying to go and take that game away.
Push, yeah.
FaZe make a play call. It's a 3-man push onto Car. Lucid cannot escape. APG has to watch Lucid fall in front of him. And one of the most experienced players, one of the most storied players in the Halo Championship Series, in Halo history.
They can reverse it right now, though.
Gets the 50th kill to put FaZe Clan 2-0 up in the series.
Oh my
For the second year in a row, I'm so happy to say that at the Halo World Championship, we are getting what we came for. This has been already a historic grand final, it goes without saying, but for that game to end the way that it did, 50-49, about 2.5 minutes into overtime, and I'd have to go back and watch the tape, but I'm pretty sure some controllers were placed down on the main stage, unaware that the 48th kill had been registered and overtime had been added there. FaZe closes it out after another Slayer standoff. And somehow, despite Lucid going 16 and 13 and leading his team in the game, it's Renegade on the other side who, guess what, goes 17 and 13. The original Halo Infinite rivalry on display yet again, and it's one kill that separates them in KD, and it's one kill that separates them in a 50-49. You could not write the story any better.
Speaking of writing the story, I remember we were having a conversation right before the first bullet was fired, Andy, about previous grand finals we've seen this year, and how we're like, there's no way it could get better. Well, after Charlotte, we had Fort Worth. After Fort Worth, we have what's in front of you right now. Some of the closest games you will ever see. I don't think you can't have a closer Slayer than what we just had.
Absolutely not, and I mean it, especially due to Halo Infinite's new overtime mechanic. It is without a doubt safe to say that that Slayer was the closest we've seen in competitive Halo history, especially the fact that you go into that deep into overtime, and for it to be here in a bracket reset at the Halo World Championship is something special. As a result of the 50-49, it's 2-0 in favor of FaZe. And you look at the players on FaZe and you have to think, if there was one team, like we said earlier, not just in terms of matchup, but in terms of mentality that was going to send Optic Gaming the distance, it was always FaZe Clan. But let's not forget, there's more series to play here.
What's the one thing that's been missing from the HCS this year? Somebody coming from the elimination bracket to win a tournament. FaZe are looking to change that and change it on the biggest stage of them all, at the Halo World Championships, dethroning the current defending world champions. We've talked about how Optic have had to dig deep in some series and really look at themselves throughout the season. Well, maybe they're going to have to do it one more time. Go to that well as we take a look at some of the objective players on our respective squads.
Oddball stats here at Worlds. APG, 86.3 seconds per game. Snakebite, even more at 111.3. See both of them with quite a chunk of the team's time, but with Snakebite, it's even more. 41% of his team's time. A lot of objective work from Snakebite. We should mention, Mark, you and I backstage during the bracket reset break, as players, of course, have a chance to grab water, compose themselves. You saw it in the feed as they huddle up. We took a look at FaZe Clan, and I've never seen Frosty and Snakebite with more fire in their eyes.
Two men who just looked like they were on a mission, who just wanted to get back on that main stage and claim the Halo World Championships. I think anyone who wins a tournament deserves it, right? They have been the best team. But if FaZe come from the position they find themselves in and call themselves Halo World Championships, it's the hardest earned way to do it.
I think a lot of Halo fans would have said, if FaZe Clan is playing their absolute best, they might just have a chance to take the World Championship. And I tell you what, so far, they have been looking unstoppable in the last 6
How are you enjoying this grand final though,
straight
honey, huh?
across both series. As we get ready for our game number 3, it's going to
Okay,
be
but no,
live fire
be
on.
dead ass.
For Optic fans, don't lose hope just yet. Take yourself back to before this even got started, this grand final. Take yourself 2 games in. You were the team who were 2-0 up, and FaZe turned it around. Well, FaZe are 2-0 up now. Optic are going to need all of your energy here in the crowd to make them believe there's a chance to get back into this.
Optic can still do it. Let's hope. Come on, come on.
POV, and why wouldn't it be a monster previous performance?
And the green wall's getting loud. Let's also not forget, even just take yourself back to yesterday as well, right? Optic Gaming down 2-0 against FaZe Clan in the winner's bracket final, and they reverse sweep 3 in a row. As you said, far from over this grand final. Even though we've seen FaZe pick up the first 2, there's a lot more Halo yet to be played here at the World Championship.
They pick up the first 2, but the ball's just been picked up by Optic. Trippy's got himself an overshield as well, but all of FaZe are
Dude, you
challenging
burned
him.
it.
And the overshield will be extinguished. Formal has the snipe, but at least Optic
Yes,
have
play
started
objective,
this
baby, play objective.
with
Nice.
a little bit of promise. 18 points on the board for them, but finally, fatal break.
This will come as no surprise based off of what you've seen in this grand final so far. But the 2 teams' records pretty close in this game type as well.
Oh my God!
6-1 in oddball live fire. However, this season, FaZe Clan is 8-0, undefeated in the game type.
Trey comes in from Frosty. As Optic make their push back tower. The only problem is a couple of players have already fallen. APG down, Lucid down as well. And this means that FaZe Clan might be able to turn this game back in their favor. They will go into a lead, but it will only be the most slender. Formal,
holy shit, Formal came sneaky, bro.
It's going to be a forced play ball as we repulse off the map just to make sure that Optic don't get a hold of it.
I like that play from Snakebite because rather than having to actually play the ball really close to the end or maybe even having to play yourself off, you can repulse that ball eventually. More repulse battles happen at top tower, and it's a little bit awkward. It's a 2v1 momentarily for Frosty and Royal 2 up against Formal. Snakebite, though, with a very good spawn here on Overshield side. That's where the attention will now turn.
Repulse again, winning the battle here. Speaking of winning battles, it's going to be
Why do you want to
the
play with
Overshield
my
battle being won. And the man who won the last game for FaZe Clan with that final kill. He gets a double kill, and it's Optic Gaming who are 4 dead. And
here we go. Come on!
Establish their lead.
Already quite a lead, 41-18 now, and they know the Nest pressure is coming in. They get the opening damage again. This is what we've talked about. FaZe Clan has been the best at shutting down Optic Gaming's original pushes here. They get the opening damage. It's 3 dead again for Optic. FaZe answers back. Trippy's the last player alive back tower. He gets taken down. It's another clean wipe for FaZe.
Optic cannot get a
I
push
would have tried to
together
play for my life at that point.
With how well I mean, look at these shots coming in from Snakebite, by the way. Gets de-scoped, immediately snaps back onto APG. Sometimes there's not much you can do when someone is shooting this well, and Snakebite has risen to another level.
FaZe is showing no signs of slowing. The scoreboard is not only 70-18, but right now they're outslaying 22-13.
Oh my God.
Renegade with a
triple kill.
Oh boy. Doesn't get the overkill. But he might have just done enough damage here to keep Optic at bay from that elbow, and that's what this game type is all about. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left in this round, but FaZe only need 30 points of that.
Oh my. Snakebite here. With a nice rat tunnel choke. It's a perfect pinch here. Keto and rat tunnel. Snakebite though getting pushed from A. He has to try to rotate the ball and stay alive.
Whereas it towards teammates, says, hey, let's double back and kill this player. I've already dealt with 2 players. But there's Foreman with that sniper. Here's Snakebite again.
Dude.
And this man
His aim is
not
scary.
74 on the board, and honestly, it just feels like an extension of the previous games that we've seen for FaZe Clan. Especially when you think about that game number 1, how dominant they were in their slaying within an objective game type. They're doing it again here in game number 3.
Our ball still in the hands of FaZe. The time is ticking up. And all of Snakebite was having that battle with 2 players inside of A. FaZe had that ball over at tower. And even with APG cutting them down with that sniper rifle, it's going to have to be near perfect from Optic to get back into this round. Trippy does have that overshield. APG will be taken down. Renegade continues his reign of terror. 4 points to go. Forces Lucid out of that shroud. And then comes back for a kiss.
3 dead for Optic Gaming as well. This will be a grab here, and that'll be it.
Round number 1 goes to FaZe Clan 1-0.
This is just round 1. This is just round 1. Come on.
And let me tell you, even a little bit of a Royal 2 smile there.
I think that smile is sneaking out there for Frosty as he's feeling good. Not only do they put that round
they're
on
like,
the board,
we're like Royal
but as
2
we
slightly
said,
smiling.
6 consecutive games across.
Man, it's so weird, dude. Like, why did it cut out so much
Even
and
though
everything?
they found 2 receiving losses early on, they have not looked back, and they are continuing to look just as strong here. Continuing to outslay, 35 to 21.
Lucid gonna challenge. Oh!
No.
That's how the series is going right now if you're an Optic fan. Renegade gives you 2 warning shots and then removes your skull. It really is that simple. There's another shot on
another
Lucid.
round,
Lucid
another
can't get near him, and now, as if it wasn't horrible enough to go up against him,
Come on,
he's
don't
got
give
himself
up,
an
come on,
overshield,
don't
and
give up.
Formal might be finding out that sniper rifle hurts as well.
Well, they call him the Demon.
Oh
and
my
this is going to
God.
be a nightmare for Optic Gaming. Renegade's tough enough to take down like this. Don't give him the overshield as well.
He's gonna do it through the shroud. The only thing that stops him is the ammo. The clip is running out. And while this carnage is going down, FaZe still have the opal, as of course Renegade wins yet another battle.
We are witnessing amazing scenes from the side of FaZe Clan. They're already up 30 to 0 in this game as well. Let's get into a listen with FaZe Clan.
And Lucid got Matt. Lucid got Matt. Keto, I think. No, Matt Keto. Nice, one more Matt. Go nowhere.
Pillars, Matt.
He's Keto or Matt.
Watch out, Pillars.
They're gonna spawn B. I hear you, Matt.
He's
training, guys, training. I can get ball.
Oh shit, honey.
Training on it. Nest is dead.
Nice.
Any ballers? I got ball.
Do it if I swear to you what.
Yo, Judas Major, one in tunnel. He's going tunnel with T-Wave, repulsor on you. Right, close to you. Nice, holy fuck. Yo, he moves down there. He was OB in 20. I spawn us. PJ's
Dummies,
open field and top mid in vent. I'll shoot dummies. Top mid is lost.
What do you mean what happened?
Two-way plat, two-way top mid. Yo, on us, guys.
What, dude, you have to work together, man. Like,
Cuts and Keter. Cuts his half. Keter, guys.
it's like with me. When I'm playing BTB and I'm outslaying, but I'm still losing.
Yeah, PJ, I'm not gonna lie. Play for new. Trust.
Or even trying to outslay, I can't because they're putting too much pressure, you see? How do you shoot back when you're already shot 4 rockets at you? Think about it.
There's a tone about these comms from FaZe. You get the feeling that they feel like they are completely in control.
It's truly FaZe Clan on a different level. We saw them start to catch fire earlier in the season. As we said earlier, we thought we were in the FaZe era. It was interrupted. There's FaZe with their backs against the wall. Perfect play ball, of course, from Snakebite. 3 dead. Ball will be reset though, and Frosty's just gonna hold.
Why are they having so much trouble with one guy? Like Frosty, they had so much trouble with him.
We've seen APG and Lucid split different ways there.
I mean, Frosty was
I wonder why
alive,
Lucid went away.
and he still comes out of it with a kill. Still challenges. Royal 2's going to donate another one there as he turns the wrong way. And allows Trippy to get back into this, but, I mean, Trippy finally has his heat wave. Can he make it work, though? Snakebite challenging, odd ball in his hands, and Optic finally have some sort of semblance of map control, but I've got to be honest, Andy, it feels like an age since I've seen them win an individual battle. FaZe Clan have just been dominant.
It really does. We need to see some slaying control coming out of Optic Gaming. They're being outslayed 55 to 39 at this stage, and it has shown certainly on the scoreboard in that first round and also on this second round. But now, with 3 dead, Optic now finding some footing for the first time in what feels like a while. Only 20 points away from tying up this round and maybe changing the course of the series.
It's funny how momentum can change so quickly. It could be one shot, it could be one bullet, it could be one hold. But it's Trippy who will fall first. Snakebite gonna poke, no connection this time, and now the flood, the timing of the push from FaZe, all of them, just a sea of red.
That was dirty right there. He repulsed his ass back.
Renegade challenging. Overshield still up.
Ah,
The gets hit, but APG is last alive. Renegade should be able to get this overshield. Should be able to pop it. APG can do nothing about it.
Fuck me. It has to be
Renegade.
also.
Renegade knew if he got the positioning,
Come on, he's always gonna get burned.
He does that, forces himself away from sandbags, and gets an ever important overshield to continue the
Optic just seem to be getting picked apart one by one at the moment. The teamwork that they're synonymous for. They have made their championships happen off the back of just doesn't seem to be there. Playball comes in from Renegade. Optic gets some kills. Can they get their hands on the op-ball?
So cleanly done there from Renegade. The way he just pushes in with the heat wave, plays the ball on the way as if it's a minor
¿Qué está pasando aquí?
and then comes back around. Renegade, by the way, 20 and 13 in this game, in a game where they lead by double.
The only thing that can stop FaZe, and we've said this a few times this season.
It's okay, we got the ball, we got the ball.
Before tournaments, is FaZe. Sometimes they get carried away with things. Sometimes they'll try and do a little bit too much individually.
Just believe
so well,
the brick
you can
wall can
understand
get brick.
sometimes that you think you can do what you want. But that might just open the door for Optic. Ball is in their hands and they're trying to rotate it here. A couple of kills going the way of FaZe.
Nice.
Ball comes in and this round is a lot closer than we thought it was a few moments ago.
Exactly. 3 dead here for Optic Gaming. And keep in mind, even though it feels so slay dominant by FaZe, this second round has been very different for Optic Gaming. They trail here by only 15.
Oh my god, I mean, Renegade is challenging everything. Why wouldn't you? When you hit your shots like that. That's Lucid, by the way. That's not matchmaking. That's one of the best players in the world.
We should mention Lucid doing everything he can here. He's 20 and 16. Now they find themselves though down by 30.
Come on, man, but everybody else needs to try to carry their kills. I'll be honest, like Lucid's only one with 20.
Snakebite's got that ball. He's holding it over at
Right here,
Nest.
if you guys can't see
APG
the
trying to
score.
force his way forward. He will go down.
You can see the score
Renegade
now.
finds himself a
If you can
sniper
here, I'll show you
rifle.
guys
I'm
the
pretty
score.
sure the ball might have been moved towards back green here. 4 more falls. Optic full. All of them in the death screen. As Royal 2 shakes his head at Optic.
Yeah, Royal 2 shaking his head, bro. That's fucked up.
Of calling themselves world champions.
What a performance from FaZe. An unrelenting and unforgiving live fire oddball in 2 clean rounds finds them 1 game away from a Halo World Championship title.
This is the team that was put together to win the Halo World Championships.
But you gotta admit, honey, man, these guys are all beasts. Like
This game is a good indication of what they believe they could do. Take them a little bit of time. Don't get me wrong. There's been a few tournaments.
Oh shit, dude, my wife's getting crazy upset, bro.
Was this the right thing to do?
Well, come on, tell me what you think.
If they can win this next game, Andy, there will be no doubt about how good this team is.
How about a shake of the head from Royal 2?
Yeah.
Some extra style points. He said, you better not have counted us out a few hours ago.
Dude, hey, dude, fucking Pencil's gonna give me $50, bro, because I said FaZe is winning, man.
FaZe is unbeaten across your 2 grand finals to 7 total games. And as you can very clearly see in your series layout, they're 1 game away.
Right now. They have to win these 4 games.
First they reset the bracket. Then they put themselves on championship point. This was their run. And if anyone's earned a win here in Seattle, it would have been FaZe. They have had a hell of a run to get to the grand final, Andy. Dropping down having to take down Sentinels earlier today.
What would you tell me?
Taking down Space Station, but just take a look at the scores. Maybe we should have known something was up here in Seattle. 3-0s across the board.
Don't forget, one of the most important matches.
Okay, baby, you
winner
say I love you. Of
semifinal
course I love
Optic
you.
versus Faze. Faze was up 2-0 there. Optic Gaming comes back and wins 3 straight.
You want to
Now,
go
let
eat up?
me
You want to
tell
go?
you,
You want to go?
in this
You want
series,
exactly? You want to eat there, huh,
Optic Gaming
bitch?
only
Fucking
needs to
$400.
do one
$400 fucking
to
dollars
win
just to
4
fucking eat that
straight
one
to
night. You already
reverse
fucking know how it is.
Your bracket reset.
So
Grand
fuck her
final.
up, bitch.
But that's only one game away from
Okay,
what
I'll
they've
do it.
already done this weekend. It is not over yet.
Well, Optic.
They're gonna do another bracket reset, guys. It's all good.
They take a second to take a break here.
Oh.
And it might be their last opportunity to do so. But what words could be said at this point, Andy, that haven't already been
Honestly,
said?
what
We've
would
seen
you
the players
say
leave the
if
stage
this was
numerous
you and
times
your
now to
team
have
at this
these
point, and you
conversations, to
you
have
lost the
these
other
team
one, and
talks,
you're
to
gonna
try and refocus their mental game.
Tell you what, Lunchbox is a wizard. I'm not going to try to guess what he's saying to the squad, but he finds the words, he finds the way. And let's not forget the veteran experience that's also on the side.
No,
of
but the
stage.
thing is, you wanna know something
Take a look
is
at your last 7 maps since the O2 start.
they didn't
World 2 is
Frosty did
1.36
this time.
overall,
Frosty didn't stream
and
his
Renegade
stream.
a 1.52.
Same with a lot of them. They were
How
like
do you
kind of
play
hush
against
hush.
You can't. The last game, the last
Not that
round
Lucid
we
did.
saw
A lot of
start
them didn't
Renegade
either,
had.
but I don't know.
You can't
I
play
don't know.
against
They
them.
really.
Someone is just gonna no scope you. With
All
a
I know is
sniper
that I
rifle
know what I
every
need to
time
fix
you
for my thing, and I'm gonna do that
challenge. You
right
just
now.
have to say, hey,
When
this
I
guy's just
play.
on fire. And that's exactly
Babe,
what
I
Renegade
wanna-
has been.
Okay, ready?
He was positive 10 in that last game as well, by the way. 23 and 13 with 10 assists in a game where they outslay by 22 and do not even drop a round in oddball. As you say, it's a little bit of a late break as well. Keep in mind, players on the main stage do have optional player breaks they could take kind of as tactical timeouts. And we do see Optic Gaming call that one in a bit late. They didn't exit the stage immediately when the game concluded, which tells us that maybe they had a quick chat on their side of the stage and said, actually, let's take this
What?
right now.
That's
Let's
the
get
first
back
time
to
ignoring.
talk. Maybe it was a shock. Honestly, they probably sat there and just went, what
You
just
see.
happened?
Whoa.
That game is
That's so
over.
crazy.
But they find the time to take the break. No surprise to see FaZe taking their time, maybe just sitting there and
You made me
think
drop
about
the
all that
mayonnaise.
is good. But I think you're looking at that series, Andy. Game number 1, absolute domination from FaZe, right? But Optic, I think, that wouldn't have been the game that broke them. That would have been the game that they were like, okay, that happened to us before. FaZe are really good at it. But 50-49 overtime, that kind of loss in a series like this, having lost the games previous from the previous series before the bracket reset, that can break you. And that is so hard to come back from.
It's a tough blow. But for Optic fans and for the Optic roster, there's good news in that game number 4. And just like FaZe's bounce back game, in the first series, King of the Hill recharge between these two teams has a very interesting history. And most notably, in the winner's semifinal just yesterday, Optic 4-0 over FaZe in that exact game type. And it was the game type that started the reverse sweep for them. Could we see history repeat itself just one day later? Could this be the option, the opportunity that Optic Gaming needs to get back into this series? And they will find no greater test than this grand final. We already said this was going to be the most difficult Halo World Championship for any team to win here due to how tightly matched these teams were this season. We've never seen it in 2 decades of competitive Halo, and I think that is being showcased here.
I did, dude. My cat farted.
Funny how that happens, isn't it? King of the Hill recharge being that game number 4.
Alright, listen. King of the Hill
the Optic Gaming
on
comeback.
recharge is next.
Well, a comeback is going to have to be, but I think if you're Optic right now, you're probably looking at each other around you backstage and saying,
I believe.
Guys, just win 4 games in a row. That's it. Just win 4 games in a row. Everything that happened before doesn't really matter. Win 4 games in a row and we're world champions. FaZe will be thinking, win the next one. Don't let Optic back into this. Get it done. 4-0.
Huh?
And I think weaker teams mentally would say, don't worry, we've got cushion here, right? They'd say, don't worry, we were going to win this best of 7. We're already up 3-0. FaZe Clan knows all too well you don't let Optic Gaming.
Alright, guys, it's the last one. Supposedly it's the last one. If FaZe wins, that's it.
FaZe back on the stage.
Oh my god, imagine being there, guys. Imagine being there and having some tiki
We were
matala
talking
matala
about how far away that trophy felt for the teams. Well, to be honest with you, for FaZe, it might be feeling like a fifth member
Oh,
of
we're
the
gonna
team
look
right
so
now, how
badass
close
on
they could
season
be
on season
to
5.
touching it. to lifting it above their heads.
Ooh, babe.
Let's remember, there's
You know you know what coding I might use? That gold zebra one. I like that one. I want to fire. I'm an SR152 Lasso Master.
To take that breather after what was a very
big respect to everybody, the Halo community, man. You guys are absolutely beast. Like genuinely.
On a perfectly timed card push that comes out. Snakebite the man on your
crazy, man. So much to learn, so much to accomplish.
Let's go Optic chant in the building though. Signs of life.
Silky hair, bushy hair.
Well, the Optic fans are always going to support their boys. They're always going to try and push them. The same can be said about the FaZe Clan fans, who have been making some serious noise in here in Seattle as well, because they know how close they are. What a tournament it's been, man. What a tournament. I mean, I feel like, honestly, like, just lucky to be a part of it, you know?
Absolutely, so lucky to be a part of it. I think we were just hoping that we might see a bracket reset. You and I were saying we would kind of do anything to make sure we see a bracket reset, and we have had that and so much more.
Within reason.
It has been, it has been such a treat to see these two go at it, and it feels like fate was always going to have these two at the end of the season. Not just since the start of Halo Infinite, but also right at the start of the season, with these two teams going to a Game 7, and as we said, a one-kill difference Game 7 gave you the feeling that it was always going to be about Optic and FaZe, and yes, we would see more members of the supporting cast coming in and out, exchanging wins, exchanging series throughout the season, but it always had to come down to these two. But I don't think any of us were quite ready for just how dramatic this grand final would be.
Pretty wild that the one thing that's been missing from this season is a bracket reset win, right?
I need to get me a headset like that. Sound like I'm in space. Shit, how's it going, guys? Oh, they're coming back.
Fresh mentality, maybe. Fresh thoughts. And in the front of their minds, Andy, just a simple task now. Win 4 games of Halo.
My wife's like, oh, the guy yelled that.
And also not entering here from the backstage, entering past the entire crowd. Maybe just gives them a reminder of what's on the line here. So many people in Seattle here to watch, of course. Many, many more online watching what's going to happen.
No, dude, if they lose, doesn't mean it's over. You trust me. They're gonna come back really hard for season 5 with the
How many times has this team won 4 games in a row?
Think about it.
Think about scrims. How many times this team will know that all they need to do.
Finals.
And the beautiful part is that's a great way to end this year, right?
As we said, beating this exact same FaZe lineup in 3 games.
When am I gonna play Halo? After the event's over.
I think that is what is on Optic Gaming's mind. They've done it before. They could do it again. The question is, can they do it here and now?
I might play Party Animals later tonight, though.
Formal leads the team back out onto the main stage.
Holy shit, let's fucking go.
The Optic fans are doing everything they can to restore the belief to a team who needs it more than ever. It's going to have to be perfect from here, Andy. It needs to be 4 in a row.
I tell you what, you couldn't have really asked for a better re-entrance to the stage.
Let's go, Optic. Let's go, Optic.
Let's go, Optic. 3-0, as you say. They need to put 4 consecutive wins on the board, but the Optic fans getting loud, cheering their return to the stage.
I think they meant Oxy fans.
Now they just need to take it 1 game at a time, but they're going to be thanking their lucky stars that, as we said, that next
one is King of the Hill, bro. I mean that ass. I feel like they could do this.
18 hours ago.
But it all starts if they. I only think they'll win this one if they start off strong on the match. Right, honey? In my opinion, I feel like if they start off very strong on this match and have like a good Slayer lead, they could sit a little comfortable. Not comfortable, but give them enough pressure where they start slipping up from their place that they're supposed to do. What do you think, honey?
Optic Gaming 7-1 in this game type.
What do you think, Respect?
5-3.
I don't know shit, man. I don't know shit. I'm just giving my opinion. Please, guys, don't fucking tell me I'm dumb. I love you.
But also shut them out in a very quick 4-0. They're gonna
Who fucking knows, man?
They're gonna look to extend your grand finals even further into the evening. By the way, we want to give a shout out to everyone here. It's been such a special.
Just think about it, guys. Just fucking think about it, bro.
We are deep into the evening here on the West Coast in Seattle. That means it's even later on the East Coast. And of course, everyone joining us from around the world, whatever time it might be. We know there's no place that you would rather be than the Halo World Championship Grand Finals. It's a pleasure and a treat to guide you through this one, and it could be our last.
All right, let's go.
It's Recharge, King of the Hill.
Let's go. You want to watch, baby? Me or you have to see this one. Okay, guys, let's fucking go. 3, 2, 1.
As we head into Recharge, King of the Hill. The tension has
Give her
been
lip
built. The
kisses. She
drama
loves
has been
kisses.
there.
Babe, she loves this look when you rub like your
Question is,
cheek
do
on
Optic have
her
something
whole
to say
whisker.
about
But
it still?
look, see, guys,
And dig deeper than they maybe ever have here. As we said, it would be the most difficult World Championship. I don't even
It
think
reset.
Optic Gaming knew
Oh my
that
God.
it could play out this
Something
way.
happened
Certainly
again,
not
babe.
after they were up 2-0. This wouldn't have been the situation they would have thought they found themselves in. On the other side, it's Faze Clan, who probably
Something's trying to
knowing
stop
that
the
they were coming
momentum.
from the elimination bracket since yesterday, always saw themselves in this exact scenario. Maybe didn't think that they'd win 7 games straight, but they've done.
Actually, you would probably ask Faze, yeah, they'll probably go.
Yeah,
we've been done though.
That
Done
one
by now.
play.
It's actually taking us a little bit longer than we thought.
It's true. Few fist pounds being exchanged on both sides of the stage as the players get ready to load in. And how does Optic Gaming slow down the Faze momentum? Will it come in the form of King of the Hill Recharge?
That's the comfort, right? That's the crazy thing. You summed it up perfectly. This is the game type that gave Optic life. And at the moment, there barely are any signs of it. But one hill. And all of a sudden, Optic probably realized, hey, we can beat this team. We can beat Faze. It's those little things that just trigger that brain that works in funny ways sometimes. To give you
Here, start it, let's go, let's fucking go. Come on!
Faze and Optic will continue.
I have to pee so bad, but I ain't missing this shit.
That we've been
Here we
watching
go.
so far.
And it has
Remember
already
how I
been a
said with
historic
strong
grand
start?
final,
Oh
and we get
my
at least
god.
one more. Faze 1 game away from a world championship, opting to maybe do it here. Optic Gaming, though, will need to win 4 straight. 3 dead for Optic off the opening.
Snakebite looking around because there's no one to kill. Looking at his teammates' screens and sat inside of that hill with the camo. And I'm pretty sure the Optic's still not aware of his actual position inside of this hill.
And you have to wonder if that King of the Hill Siren is the death knell. Maybe the beginning of the end for Optic Gaming. What a start it was from Faze.
YPG gets a really important kill on Faze do break. They took their time.
Good job, ABG. Good job right there. Good job, bro.
They take their time to break there. But break they did. APG with a little poke, but no connection with that shock rifle. The crowd trying to get behind him.
D-Man, thank you so much for the fucking raid, broski. You're fucking goated.
There's life in Optic here.
We're watching the Halo Infinite Grand Finals right now.
World 2 was your last player alive. He stays top tower. He stays alive long enough for the help to come on the way. And just like that, they flip it. It's 2 dead for Optic.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart, D-Man. Guys, show some fucking love to D-Man. Please fucking follow D-Man. Fucking golden ass streamer, amazing. Also Hannah. Holy fucking shit, let's go.
Make sure that isn't going to be the case. Faze at 3
Thank you so much for the raid, D-Man, from the bottom of my heart. We'll give you a shout out right now. It's just the grand finals.
Yet another 3 dead again. Trippy takes down Royal 2.
Renegade spawns Whirlpool, which is big. Frosty was your last player alive. Renegade, though, with big damage off a mid-bridge, and that could be the point.
That was good, that was good, that was good, that was good.
Down, Optic jump into it. Trippy
Oh shit! Trippy's still inside!
Frosty versus
No!
Frosty doesn't drop, though. He doesn't go for the hill just yet. He knows that spawners should come in the form of APG. He does not go for the hill just yet. All they need to do
Z, this is the fucking finals going on right now.
And they will secure that first hill, but Optic not too far away themselves.
Showing their experience, though, knowing they can't get desperate for it. Now is the time to step in. They put the pinky toe in. They put the hammer down. Optic Gaming, 3 dead. Faze up by 1. They win that first hill.
Just in case you needed a reminder of how closely these 2 teams are matched, how about that first hill? In the end, though, the story continues in favor of Faze. They have their first of 4 hills on the board. 4 minutes left on the clock.
There's Renegade, baby. Another headshot picked up. That camo's going to allow him to do whatever the heck he wants, and the thing he wants to do, by the looks of things, Let's find Optic heads. APG with a double kill though, and then you see Treppy come in. Shock has been turned over. This was the flawless hill, remember. For Optic Gaming the last time these two teams met. They need something like that now.
It's a great point you make. Faze already looking very different than they did yesterday in this game type against Optic Gaming. As we said, Optic was able to 4-0.
This is the pros playing right now. D-Man Hand, if you guys are curious, I'm watching the professionals play the finale, the grand finals of this year. Holy fucking shit.
Formal repositioning, watching bottom mid. Faze have backed up here just to re-establish themselves on the map and formulate their push. Optic take the chance to just step into that hill for a second.
Oh, nice shot, Formal.
Maybe Formal's going to be that guy once more. One kill apiece. Faze though, they've collapsed from the long haul side, and now Formal under pressure to hit more shots. He's got 3 Faze players in front of him.
Now keep in mind, the longer this drags out, the more dangerous and the more high stakes these hills become. Trippy on Camel, not burned based on the timing, it should still be up.
Should be a trade here coming in from Formal. 2v2 on the map at the moment. Snakebite dropping down to the double stacks. Lucy gets that camo. Can he finish off the kill though? Yes, he can, but it's a burn on the camo. It's a 1v1, but Royal 2 is the player next to the hill, and because of that, Faze get those spawns at blue.
Look at this play from Royal 2. Steps in for just a second, but more importantly, grabs the shock and rotates back Hydro. Knows that it's more important to play the position here, but like we said, this is very low scoring. Still just 1-0 with less than 3 minutes left. The more that the time ticks, the higher stakes this specific hill becomes.
Good Formal just shoulder peeking again. Doesn't want to give an easy shot here.
Oh.
Frosty though comes in and cleans up the damage. Faze ahead ever so slightly on this hill. But it really is just a matter of millimeters between the two.
Not an exaggeration to say that this hill could decide the tournament here. As we say, very low scoring for this game type. Will we see Faze go up 2-0? Will Optic tie it? 2 dead for Optic.
Now's their chance to push in. Renegade's collapsing. Renegade gets the final.
If you guys see, you know, if you guys don't understand, this is the grand final reset, Z. So they already played the best of 7 and Faze won. But now they're going to best of 7 again. It looks like Faze is going to win again.
Fantastic communication coming in from Faze.
Oh, shit.
Send it back to Trippy.
Oh my god, dude, don't cap, don't cap, don't cap.
Might have just shoved the hopes of Optic down as well. Optic now trying to break, but you can see how close Faze are to going up 2-0. Lucid caught off guard. Renegade picks up another kill. Now he's going to clean up
Oh
APG.
my god, dude, the communication is clean right now.
Stops him in his tracks.
Trippy though, last player alive is 2v1, and the second point goes in for Faze. Off a fantastic play.
Dude, no, Faze is playing so on point, man. They are. They're like going crazy.
Do more damage on Formal. Help with the last battle bottom middle to get 3 dead. And now Faze playing up 2-0 with 150 left.
Lucid's got the shot. Royal 2 though, he's got all the confidence in the world right now. 3 players stacked up. Inside of the hill for Optic. Trippy trying to escape and Trippy doing so. Trippy needs to find some kills. He's been a bit quiet ever since Optic went down in this series. 2 dead. Momentarily on the side of Faze, but now they're back on the map. Optic holding this elevator hill strong.
It feels like Faze has had a slaying advantage since Game 3 of the first series, and they have not looked back. Once again, they're outslaying 43-34. 149 left.
Royal 2 goes in, doesn't get that kill. Snakebite gets 1. There's the help as well from Frosty.
Oh my god, they were about to cap the hill, but they took it, of course.
With Optic so close to
right there, like
not
like a millimeter.
Just won't give them anything.
Look at the stop there, unbelievable. Once again, Optic just needed 1 extra, not even a second, a fraction of a second to put that first hill on the boarded elevator. Faze gets the break. Optic, though, does have time for a break here. Can they make it happen?
1 dead per side. Renegade taking damage. Snakebite and Royal 2 holding strong though. This could be the tournament right here for Optic. And the same can be said for Faze. Snakebite gets the first kill. Formal and APG though. They get 2. Renegade.
They cap. We cap. No, they didn't.
Will fall. Royal 2 trying to shut the door.
Oh fuck.
Trippy flies in.
Oh my god, bro.
With what might be a championship winning triple kill in the elevator.
Want to stop there from Faze. The time
That's
was just
game,
off for Optic
bro.
Gaming. They tried to make it happen. Formal comes through the A door late. Trippy knew that when he was flying into Whirlpool, it probably was not going to happen. Royal 2 takes advantage of it. An extra triple kill on the board for him as well. 3-0. FaZe Clan is 1 hill away from being your Halo World Champion.
That's a moment you'll remember for quite some time. Royal 2 with the perfect shots.
Dude.
To shut down Optic Gaming. Snakebite now with that repulse. And Royal 2's looking for more. He's got one. Trippy falls as well. He's got the camo. And he says, hey, someone else get the hill. Optic are 4 dead, and I want to add to my stats.
And once again, it's good time on the board in this hill specifically for Optic Gaming, but the break is too easy for FaZe.
It just right now it just feels like Optic like it's done.
Happen in the same exact place where it once happened before. Still a man advantage, 2-man advantage for the side of FaZe. They get the stop, but notice they are not tracking on the hill. They have
because it kind of felt like Skate felt like they gave up, right?
There's 60 seconds left, and they are up 3-0.
I kind of agree.
Formal and HPG trying to push. Renegade flying straight in. Royal 2 with some nades. He'll get a trade. Trades are perfect. Trippy last alive. Trippy's going to fall as well in just a few moments, you would imagine. Lucid trying to keep his teammates alive. His long-term duo. And Optic are inside this hill. And Optic are giving it everything. They are not letting this one slip away, but it might just be too much at this point.
Here comes the tower push as well as... Nice team shot there, 2 dead for Optic though. This might be it. It might be another clean wipe here on the end. 40 seconds left.
Dude, you can hear like the fans in the back like, fuck, this is what I'm saying. Like, it's a good thing I'm neutral though. Like, you know, I just want Optic to win because, hey, you know, another fucking win, but thank God. Oh, they got a hill, yay!
As the seconds tick by, he might call himself Royal 3 Rigs.
There was 2 dead here for FaZe. As you said, there's just not time on Optic Gaming side. Trippy is the last player alive. And despite the fact that he's in the hill, his spawners will not be. Trippy should be neutralized here. Should be.
Oh,
Take
what?
it down now. 20 seconds left.
Oh, it's Royal 2. Fuck the comms, man.
Just playing with his food at this point. It's 2 dead for Optic again. Formal taken.
Damn!
APG. He will fall as well.
Look, hear the crowd?
First time this season.
They're going, hey, 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 goodbye.
The bracket gets reset.
That's it.
And FaZe Clan.
Woo! What a fucking game, bro! Alright, okay. Okay, we'll watch the end because we gotta give good sportsmanship.
A historic run. Not just
Fuck, dude. If I was there, we won, my girl would have been, damn, we're gonna eat good tonight. Like, where we gonna eat? Where we gonna eat?
Against your defending world champions to become your 2023 Halo.
Fuck, bro.
A team put together for this one moment to call themselves the Halo World Champions. Well, that's exactly what their title is right now. Resetting the bracket.
She was fucking
Fighting their way
insane,
through the
bro.
elimination bracket.
And at some points it felt so one-sided.
The switch now can feel justified as FaZe.
Look at that guy right there, just said it. He said, why are you looking at me?
And what a way to do it. To 4-0 the way that they did in your second best of 7. This was not just a win, but this was a statement. They claim the Halo World Championship away from Optic Gaming. And in front of a packed house in Seattle.